All right, sounds good to me.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, hit that timer.
All right. Hi, babies.
Hey, babies, how's everyone doing?
We are now playing Resident Evil 2.
So far today, we played Resident Evil 8.
Which this will be like nothing to me because I've watched you play this game so many fucking times.
But you know what? The thing is, I never let you... You never saw the cutscenes for Leon.
You're going to forget.
I'm going to try to remember to play the cutscenes for you. Play assisted because that's my favorite thing to play on.
Why is that?
It's the easiast difficulty.
Oh, okay. So
fun.
It just lets you just play the game.
Yeah, so basically I'm basically going to skip all the cutscenes.
I'm just really not about hard modes to begin with.
Alright, synopsis, guy's in his car, he hits a woman with his truck, and then she gets back up all like a zombie, so we're going to skip that cutscene.
Yeah, I've watched that scene so many fucking times.
Yeah, but now we have Leon.
But then again, you probably should have shown that scene.
Well, you know what? If you guys really want to see that scene, go check it out in our Claire playthrough.
Alright, we do have a Claire playthrough.
It was like one of the first series we ever played together, and I uploaded. So it is on the channel. The Claire, I think it's Claire B playthrough, is on the channel, and those cutscenes are in it or whatever.
Oh, why didn't we just continue that one?
Because I beat that one.
Oh.
You don't even fucking remember. It was so long ago.
I told you, Rob, I've watched you play this game so many fucking times that it's just like... they both feel like the same.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of similarities.
See, like, do you see how beautiful this looks?
It does. No one would have imagined.
These are the cutscenes. These are the beautiful cutscenes in Final Fantasy X.
They don't even look this good.
No, they don't. Like, that's why I would love remakes. Like, I would love it if they remade it. Like, and this is the problem that that we have nowadays. Right, so when people make remakes of shit,
okay, so
they try to change it.
I look, and then I find this guy who's injured. I think you should here's the changes you should make. You should fix any game-breaking bugs. You should make more convenient anything that was inconvenient.
Honestly, I feel like don't change a damn thing. Don't change a damn thing, just make better graphics. Oh, he normally doesn't come down here?
Yeah, normally he wanders right past that way.
Huh.
So I got some bad luck with that. Oh yeah, I gotta turn that off.
And this is the assisted.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it's fine. Hold on, let me just press start. Options. Where is it?
Because, I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize.
Off.
Honey, like, literally.
Green. Keep the HUD on. Reticle. Reticle green. Film noise on. I don't want no film noise. Alright, try that. See if this looks better. I'm used to playing with the tutorials off. That way, every time I pick something up, it's not like, this is an herb. Maybe you could mix it with, you know what I mean? It's just like... Like in that case where it was like, check your inventory for the key.
Herb ice cream?
Yeah.
What?
One fun thing is it's like in red, green, and blue, and then yellow coming soon. Which is a reference to yellow herbs, which were introduced in Resident Evil 4.
Oh, that's funny.
Actually, it might have been introduced in a spin-off game nobody played.
That's cute.
No,
are you just gonna cut?
Yeah, I'm cutting. We jump in our car, and then it's like zombies are out. We got to get back to the. I'm skipping all the scenes you've already seen.
Yeah, but literally all the games look the same to me. So it's like the storyline. It's just like, it's like, is this the one with Mr. X or is it the one with the stars?
You mean with the Nemesis? Yeah, Nemesis was basically just an improvement on Mr. X.
It's like, I don't know who came first.
Mr. X.
Because the thing is that as many times as I've watched you play this, you've never shown me any of the lore.
Yeah. Alright, so here's some lore.
I don't think you even know the lore.
I know a lot of it. Orientation letter on behalf of the RPD. Congratulating on completing your training. You're commended. Can't wait to have you. Please report to orientation on this date. We're happy to have you.
Alright.
But basically, well, he'll explain it later, but basically what happens is he doesn't get a response from them, so he goes in himself to go check in personally with them and comes into the zombie apocalypse.
Oh, that was not a great idea.
Yeah, it was a terrible, terrible situation.
Like, but that's the other thing, too. It's just like, why did he run in, though? It's like, as soon as you saw zombies, you should have been like, fuck this shit.
Well, they didn't know where to go. They didn't know like what happened. They got attacked by zombies in the gas station. Like, let's drive to town for help, and then they found the town overwhelmed, and then they couldn't do nothing about it afterwards.
Oh, did they get stuck then?
Yeah, they're kind of stranded in here.
It's like, honestly, it's like I would go back the way I came from.
Oh yeah,
You
I can
feel?
discard.
Like, if this is the first place I saw this and the last place I was at there was no zombies, I'd be like, I'm going to the last place that had no zombies.
Hey, Jess, you think you could do me a favor? You think you could set the alarm on your phone so I could use mine to look up puzzle solutions?
Yeah, on the next run.
Yeah, on the next. Oh, yeah, as soon as this one goes up in like
I
420.
like I said, I'm using the thing.
Yeah, so the solution here is Lion Branch Bird. I'll show you how I get that solution later, but it's like once you have it memorized, you know, no point in waiting to get it.
So are we actually explaining the game mechanics here, or are we just talking?
Both. Let's do both. We can do both. If something interesting happens, I'll explain it. If not, we'll just bullshit. I should just have the page saved on my favorites RE2 puzzle solutions.
Like, I was about to say something. I just don't remember. Like, I was talking about something. I don't remember what it is.
Something about, like, you don't know the lore to this game.
No, it was
and
before
you know what?
that.
I'm saying there's a lot of lore to this game, and there's so much shit that they, like, change and they retcon in every new game. That's one problem. It's like every new game, they're always, like, talking about stuff in the past. There's always some kind of, like, oh, but what you didn't know was that 6 to 11. All right. Well, let me just...
Because it's like...
Well, I saw this in my head. 6 to 11. 6 to 11. Alright, you're saying?
I don't remember.
Okay. It's like there's so many times they try to retcon
like,
stuff.
honey, I want you to be very, I want you to know that literally every time you interrupt me,
that thought is gone forever.
It's gone. It's not there anymore. So don't, unless you remember what I was talking about, it's done.
So for fun this time, I'm going to try and do the no item box, because, you know, that's kind of a fun challenge.
What does that mean?
I'm not going to use the item box. So basically,
okay.
I'm going to have to pick stuff up in certain orders, get all the side packs, you know. So there's no dropping anything off. Basically, what I have in my inventory, it's staying there.
I mean, can't you just play?
Well, yeah, that's
like,
how I like to play.
when's the last time you played? Like, just played the game?
Well, you know what? No, this is how I play. I find this fun.
Huh.
It's like a little extra challenge, and it is an achievement. It's just a fun
You know
way
what?
to play.
I used to play games like that too, but like nowadays, I just don't have patience for like playing a game. Like I can't. Like, that's why I love the PS Now, like, thing that I have, because I could just, like, it makes me feel less guilty about not finishing a game, or just being like, I don't really like this game, I'm not going to continue it. Or,
one thing I don't like is that you can't
like, when you buy a game, you feel like you need to play that shit.
That is very true. Oh, I forgot to fucking watch the cutscene and explain who this guy is. This guy needs help, so I'm gonna rescue him.
Yeah, I literally never know who this guy is.
He was just a cop I saw on the screen, so that's why I ran to go help him.
Jesus. Dude, let go. Jeez.
First day on the job, right?
Like, no. I'm gonna go find a car. Get the hell out of here. You know what I mean?
But we're trying to find a way out. It's just the city's all destructive. And look, and then here are all the puzzle solutions for the things.
I mean, going indoors is never a great solution to trying to leave.
Well, the announcement was go to the police station for safety. So that's why, you know, him and Claire figured they'll meet up at the police station and regroup.
Gotcha.
And now they're here. It turns out it's been overrun. And this is 1998. So this is before everyone had cell phones, so it wasn't as easy to just text someone and be like, never mind, police station's bad, don't come.
Wait, they didn't have cell phones in 1998?
No. I mean, they existed, but they weren't common. Most people had, like, beepers. Or pagers.
It's It's like, nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
And with that, we'll see you next time, babies.
Bye.
Bye. And we're back.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 10 minutes.
I turned on your 1:47 a.m. alarm.
Yeah,
It's just gonna call us out like that then.
We're up at 1 in the morning playing video games. You know, we're better than some people. Some people are taking care of their crying babies and shit at this time. Like, gross. At least we're choosing to be awake this time. One cool thing is that this whole lore here about like there being a secret path under there, that was actually like the main point of a spin-off game. So to incorporate into this and kind of make it canon is pretty cool.
Dang. That's intense. I mean, there's something off about his face. Stop.
Like, stop what?
Stop farting.
You can't make me.
Yes, I can.
You can't make a person stop farting.
Stop it.
You fart
There
when you
we
gotta
go.
fart.
Done.
So I put that in there and look at that. Not how I imagined my first day at all.
I mean, that's
Yeah, fair point.
fair. Like, I'm just saying that if, like, defending the world against zombies was part of the job description of joining the police force, I'd be like, nah, not for me.
Well,
Thank you.
No, no one knew this was going to happen. They're just cops.
Just saying. Like, they acting like cops still. Ew.
Board her up. Have fun.
She never tries to go through another window either.
No, the other zombies will, though.
You can leave him alone. He's fat.
Yeah, but he won't be fat later. Later on, he'll be hungry for something else. Later on, he won't be one of those happy, jolly fat guys. He'll be one of those grumpy, angry fat guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you see, you use the knife to basically double tap him. So I don't have to kill this guy, but I don't want to have to dilly-dally around him. Basically, if you walk close enough to him, he wakes up, and I don't want to have to worry about that later on.
That's fair.
So, like, let me just kill him now before he's a threat. And then this guy wakes up eventually. I don't remember when, but he do. So let's get him before he does, right? Oh, crit shot. Nice. Alright, and this one, this passcode right here is the, let's see, West Office. 9157. 9, 15, 7. What you looking at, honey?
I'm playing Pokemon.
Nice. Well, we can find a way to stream that, right?
Right? It's just I missed my daily things yesterday. I don't want to do it for today.
Makes sense. So this is Leon's desk, and there's a little memo saying, learn the names of all your fellow officers to unlock it, and we got a present for you. You open it up, we got an extended magazine, which is a very good present for this situation.
Yay.
Which is funny, the fact that they knew that I had the brand of gun that I had, a Matilda, but you know, maybe magazines are more you know, I don't know full details. Maybe gun magazines are more universal, you know. 106 and 109.
That's true. We don't know enough about guns to know that that is inaccurate.
Yeah. .106 and 109. I might as well just develop this film because why not? I'm not going to get every item. Sometimes when I play this game, I make it a point to pick up and discard stuff. I'm not going to bother this time. If it's not something I don't need, I'm not going to pick it up.
I think that's fair. I mean, it is survival horror, isn't that the whole entire point?
Yeah. Well, normally you have an item box you can go dump it in, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I like having the light on. I will just put on.
Do ya?
I do. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna move this way.
Oh, bitches.
Where? I love bitches.
Oh, sorry. The bitches on my end.
I thought you were referring to the bitches trying to get through the window. Like, oh look, bitches.
They killed me.
Shoot him in the toe. Blew his foot off.
This does not translate to my game very well. Shoot him in the toe.
Careful on stairs. You can't use defense weapons on stairs. So if he grabs me, I can't use a knife. I'm
Good
gonna
to know.
get bit. Now this girl, she wakes up later, but I got the drop on her.
Dang, man. You just chopping her booty. Rude.
Hey, she started it.
She was laying there.
She coming after me.
She didn't yet.
Yeah, but I got her before she did. And then this is Magnum rounds, which I'm not going to get for a long time, because why pick them up if I'm not getting the Magnum for a long time? I got plenty of hang-on bullets. I don't actually need, like, any of these.
See, this is the thing I hate about my game.
What's that?
Is that they make it for too many. Like, they do too many special events all at once. And it's just like, this fucks with I need structure.
Yeah. Oh, there's what's her name. There's Eleanor wandering around.
Tell the story behind Eleanor.
What story?
Didn't the fans name her that?
Yeah, that was just the name the fans gave her, that's all.
Oh.
End of story. You see me,
I feel like
Eleanor,
this alarm should have came on already. Oh.
What, we got like a minute or something?
Oh, I have a stopwatch. Oh, I have a timer. Oh, I have a timer.
Oh shit, she tripped
Of course
over that
I
guy.
have a timer. Duh.
She tripped over that corpse. Wow.
Alright, babies, and with that, that is the end of the episode.
Alright, bye guys. Tune in next time.
Bye.
And we are back.
We are back.
We're going to beat Leon's game without using the item box. It's going to be a lot of fun. Because that's probably one of my favorite achievements to go after, because it just adds another little fun thing to the game.
Oh, wait, I thought you killed her already.
I did kill Eleanor. This is a different guy.
That's not Eleanor?
No, that's some
Why
other
is he
guy.
wearing her outfit?
You mean the same color? Why is
Whatever.
he also wearing tan? Only Eleanor's allowed to wear tan. That's Eleanor's color.
Exactly.
Moving these now, because later on Mr. X is
Wait,
going to be
what
chasing
am I
me.
doing?
You know, on second thought, let me grab the gunpowder out of this room, because there's going to be a liquor in this room later, and then I'm never going to come back to it. Oh, and I didn't kill this guy. That would have been bad. Crits for days. Yeah, you want to kill that guy, because he's just going to eventually, like, wake up and drop down and mess up your day.
That's a good reason to kill somebody.
Because they messed up your day?
Yep.
Ugh. I keep farting. What'd you feed me? You fed me fart food?
I guess so.
That's what it seems
Guess
like.
your
doesn't it?
digestive system does not handle peppers and onions very well.
Oh, it's handling it fine. It's your nose that can't handle it very well. Alright, so this one was, what was this one? I think this one was Ram, Scorpion something. Ram, Scorpion, Vase? It's a fish, Scorpion, Vase. That makes sense, right? You know, I probably remember this better if I remember that these are astrological signs.
That is true.
So I open that door. Then I go over here, I open that door. I'll come back, talk to Marvin.
Marvin's the dude in the front of the place, right?
Yeah, the only other guy who's still alive.
Gotcha.
And then when I'm down there, I'll stop by and use the,
Bo Burnham's special runs through my head on almost constant.
Welcome
loop.
to the internet, does it?
By the way, if you would like to know what's going on in my head.
Hold me accountable. That just was playing on your head.
Basically.
I'm problematic.
He's a problem.
So what'd Marvin have to tell me?
Don't come back for me.
Jeez. It's convenient that he... It's funny because it's just so convenient that he tells you...
You know, he's a good voice actor.
It's funny that it's so...
Like both of them. All of them.
It's just funny how it's like so convenient he tells you to go, I forgot to get the dial safe. Oh well. I'm in no rush to get it. He tells you to go you know, it's after you get the key that unlocks the door that he tells you where to go.
I see.
It's funny how it's like it's hurting the player, you know what I mean? Just like cool. I boarded those up.
Or like it's trying to make pacing. Oh no!
What'd you do?
The other challenge thing is gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, and I got some good news. I'm about to get a shotgun.
Cool.
Which I will basically be saving the bullets for a while. You know what? I always do that. Maybe this time I'll be a little more loose with them. I'm always like saving my shotgun shells, but then by the end of the game I have an overabundance of handgun bullets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just fuck them up.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like it's like I'm gonna get plenty of handgun bullets, so it's like I don't even friggin' really need to worry.
Yeah, fuck them up. Like that Jeffrey Bezos song is just going on constant loop in my head right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
See, I got that first aid spray, which I'll probably never use, because when I play this game, most of my runs are no damage.
You never take any damage?
More times than not, I don't.
Huh.
Or sometimes when I...
Oh, wait, weren't we streaming Spyro at some point, too?
Oh, yeah, that's right. We should move on to the second game.
Yeah, we should. Oh, yeah, I finished the first game.
Yeah, we finished the first game together.
Yeah. Man, we should really revisit other games that we just left people hanging.
Yeah.
Well, people.
Yeah, no one's viewing our channel at this point. That's gonna be funny since, like, in the future when we're all like these big name famous people and they're like looking back at our humble origins.
Of us saying, like, man, nobody watches us.
Exactly.
Nerds.
So if we can do it, so can you.
It's a nice idea.
Alright, so now this guy comes in through the window and he's a jerk.
Oh, shit.
Cool. Nope, I do not board up that window yet. That's a mistake I made one time.
What, do you have to board it up later?
Yeah.
What would happen if you boarded it up now?
I'd miss out on boarding up this window, which is more urgent. No, I'm not picking up that flash grenade, but I am looking at it. So that way it gets marked on my map. Because basically what I'm going to do is...
oh, you just have to look at it for it to be marked on the map?
Sometimes you don't even have to examine it. Sometimes just going near it will be enough, but I make sure to actually examine it. That way it does not get missed, because... Oh, that knife's about to break.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Well, when it does, I'll replace it with a different one. Or what's it called? It's fine, even if I do get bit, you know what I mean? It's like I still got plenty of healing items. I got one first aid spray. Like I said, I'm probably never going to need it. And then, like, all the other healing items that I just walk right by that are just sitting in their original position. That's one good thing about this game. It's like a lot of the rooms I clear out when I play. So it's like, you know, I can come back anytime I want, pick anything up, not have to worry about threats. Now this hallway is one of the harder ones on the harder difficulty because you get less boards, so you can't, like, take the precaution that I took and, like, board up all the windows. But this one's a nightmare because there's one already waiting for you. And then 3 more come through the window, so that's 4 guys in this hallway that you're trying to avoid. And then these ones come up and scare you, but they can't hurt you. Grab that. I don't need that herb. I'm not picking up that flashbang, but I'll leave it. And I'm not going to need this either. I don't think so. Should I pick him up? Nah, I'll leave him.
I think all of my extrovert energy has been used up today, honey.
Oh, why, you don't want to play no more?
It's not that I don't want to play anymore so much as that I...
You're quiet.
Yeah.
I don't mind you quiet. It's fun just hanging out with you.
Okay.
We can kind of have a nice, quiet, chill session this time, guys, you know?
I like
Not
that.
everything needs to be all high up and in your face. We can talk about your day. How was your day?
My day was spent with you. It started out pretty angry.
Yeah. Because we were trying to fight Heisenberg in Resident Evil 8. How does that go? Be sure to watch those episodes and find out.
And that's the end of the episode, guys.
That's the end of this episode. Tune in next time, babies.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I should just do this now.
And we're back.
Hey, babies. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. I'll save that one for my second go around.
Put you back into it, pave the way.
It's like in hindsight, I realized I shouldn't have made those shotgun shells because I want to save all my yellow gunpowders to make magnum bullets later. But one isn't going to kill me. I'm still going to be all right.
Honey, honestly, if you just played normally, you'd probably be fine.
Well, yeah, but this is how I like to play.
No, I'm saying that it's just like you probably don't even have to count ammo or think about it. You could just literally just go in there with your like most powerful weapons, use all of the heals, run in recklessly, and still be fine.
I say not because the enemies we encounter later, the G-type mutants, those guys are real fucking bullet sponges.
Yeah, but aren't you on like the easiest difficulty?
Yeah, even on the easiest difficulty, they're still bullet sponges, and it's easy for them to poison and hurt you. I mean, you're right. I'd be fine when it comes to like healing myself and stuff, but it's like I'd probably be okay, but it'd be like there'd be parts of the game that'd be inconvenient. It's more convenient to do it this way too.
That's fair.
Basically save up the best weapons in the game and use them for so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this knife, discard my old knife, which is about to die, so now I got a new knife. Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Now I place this bomb here, blow it up. But if you normally the explosion knocks this bookshelf over, but if you come in through this door, it doesn't. Which is good programming, but also a way to cheese their encounter with the liquor later. Alright, so this one, I forget what it was. I think it's is it lion? No, I think it's the goddess. It's the bow and arrows in the middle, and then this one is the snake. Yeah, see. Alright, now watch this part, Jess. This part.
Okay, I'm watching.
This part is impressive.
Alright. Like you're impressive for executing it?
Yeah, like just dodging him like it was nothing. He drops down and I'm fucking run right past him.
Oh, is that hard?
Yeah. You know what? It's not too hard, but it's like most people wouldn't think to do that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, run towards him when he drops down. Don't flinch. Don't be scared. Just keep moving.
It's like I feel like, it's like you did like one of those moments like in Legally Blonde where she's just like, oh, like it's hard?
Let's figure this out.
By the way, do you even know the premise of Legally Blonde?
Isn't it like a blonde, like a ditzy valley girl becomes a lawyer?
I mean, yeah, if you simplify it. So basically, she gets dumped by her man because he was thinking of her as not that serious, and like he had to go to Harvard and marry somebody that wasn't like so pink.
Yeah, and then she goes.
So basically, she like in her whole entire like sorority are just like.
How funny would that be? She goes to law school
and she's just
and
like,
ends up suing
wait
him.
a minute. So if I go to law school, I'll be good enough for him. So
then she finds her own
she did.
Right?
Huh?
Then she finds her own self-worth, right?
Basically.
Good.
Like, she doesn't even get together with nobody by the end. Like, that's some badass bitch stuff. Like, she becomes valedictorian and graduates and still ain't got no man. Like, I think that's great. Because, like, for somebody like her especially, like, she thrives on attention.
Talk about yourself
happily.
Now?
Oh, that's me too, for sure. I thrive on attention. I need it. I crave it.
Except when you don't, and then you don't want, like, no one look at me.
And that's why I'm a cat.
And that's why you're like, what's it called? Yeah, except for you're like, don't talk to me, random stranger. I hate all these weirdos.
I still sat there like a cat. You know how, like, those stray cats that, like, stare at you from far off, and they're like, what you gonna do?
He's like, hey, kitty, kitty, and you're just looking at him.
I'm looking at him, and I just, like, slowly approach, and, like, he's just, like, talking to me, and I just, like, okay, this guy's chill.
Alright, so what I'm gonna...
As long as he doesn't try to touch me. Like, I really am like a stray cat.
We're gonna be in for the first Birkin fights coming up. I'm going to,
Did you just say Birkin?
Birkin, yeah.
Like, as in, like...
The ugly lesbian shoes. That's what you said on the first playthrough. You said, it? Yes. You're like, yeah, those ugly sneakers that lesbians wear. That's what you said. And now I want a pair, just based on the description alone.
Honey, they would be... You would love them.
Oh, I bet I would.
You would. I actually want to get myself a pair, too.
Hey, I wonder what's on the other side of this locker.
Because you know what?
Hope nothing scary is on the other side of this locker.
Oh, good. Ah! But seriously, it's just like, so I just recently got into Crocs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was one of the biggest naysayers of Crocs until my friend made me wear them at her wedding for, like, I was her bridesmaid. And I was just like, you really gonna have, like, this is offensive to me as somebody who likes fashion, and you just want me to wear this on your most important day. But okay, fine, it's not my wedding. I told her, though, that it's just like, she best know, though, that she's wearing heels at mine. If I have one.
Just do all the men have to wear heels, too?
Can I?
We can't do that to them.
Why not? Full drag.
Oh, he got me.
We have nothing but bridesmaids. No best men. That would be my perfect wedding if I could get everybody to dress in drag. Like, including the women. I want the women to dress in, like, as, like, drag kings. Is this part hard?
Avoiding all of his attacks kind of are.
Because usually you only go, like, quiet like that when you can't.
You know, because I'm trying to do it no damage. Well, you know, it's not...
Wait, I thought that you were just doing a no...
Well, yeah, but I still don't want to get hit, you know what I mean?
Okay, I was about to say, damn. Like, you gonna, like... It's like your gross eyeball shoulder.
Well...
You did that last time.
I did, and then I showed you one time. One time I did actually play it all the way through. So what ends up happening is he jumps off the side of the railing here out into the abyss below, and then a ladder gets lower down. Look, I dumped probably like a good 60 rounds into him. But hey, didn't have to use my shotgun, so.
Oh yeah, how long are we gonna play this? Are you gonna finish it?
I'd like to.
Okay.
Usually,
like, how long does it usually take you to finish?
Like 3 hours. But we'll see how we feel. We can always end it early.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely have to end it early.
Okay. Well, you know what? 3 hours.
Because my eyes are already glazed over. Like, I've watched so many times.
Yeah, like 3 hours is basically the. That's why it's alright if you play your Pokemon game.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, you're done already? Or if you wanted to, like...
Like, my Pokemon, I play Pokemon Masters, and they're just, like, it's just a daily,
like, last time when
grind.
You were just looking stuff up online, you're like, look, Naked Lady D. And I'm like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that did happen.
Okay, I think there's
nah, I can't look at stuff. I'm broke, and I can't...
I can't look at... when you're broke...
I can't look at stuff that I want to buy, like, online.
It just hurts.
It just hurts. Like, I want it.
Oh, baby.
At least if I go in the stores, I could, like, touch it. And, like, you know, just sort of admire it for a hot second before being like...
You could, like, touch it in your hands and go, someday.
Exactly. It's just like, mark my words, I will be back for you, or something similar.
Is that what you say to every Squishmallow you see?
Yes.
The texture of a Squishmallow makes me want to kill again.
Didn't you just buy me a stuffed animal? No, you bought me a lamp. No, what did you buy? No, you bought me Max.
Yeah, stuffed animal, the big T-Rex.
Yep. And with that, we'll talk about Max in the next episode. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, but before we... hello, babies. Sorry we have an intro, but before we talk about our stuffed dinosaur, why don't you watch this amazing cutscene?
Alright. I mean, there's nothing to the dinosaur really much.
Puppy!
That is terrifying, though. Can you imagine watching a demon dog just walk around the corner and then it starts trying to attack you and it has demon strength?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's actually trying to bite you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Even if she was an FBI, she just saved your ass.
Right? Well, you know, it's like he's in dangerous times right now.
Yeah, so it could be a little
And
jumpy.
also, like, what is up with her outfit? It makes it look like she's wearing a wig. That is her real hair, right?
Yeah.
Like, she looks like she's trying to hide her identity, but she just pulled out her ID.
Mm-hmm.
You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is she not actually FBI?
We'll have to play the game to find out, won't we?
Ugh. Bitch.
Look at that.
Miss fucking Carmen Sandiego. What is her first name?
Carmen.
Sandiego.
Carmen Sandiego.
It is Carmen Sandiego. I didn't watch the show.
Or play the games.
Or play the games.
He wakes up at an inconvenient
I remember
time
my
later.
sister used to watch the show, though, because she really liked Carmen Sandiego.
I watched it, and I don't remember anything about it. Like, I watched it
Is he done? Like,
I watched it because it was on, and it was just, you know, every episode they try to chase her, and they give you, like, a history lesson about whatever town they're in, but
I
don't
can't
remember
really
any of it.
think of anything that I watch or anything where it's like I just watch it to watch it.
When I was a kid, I would, you know, I mean, it was on, and then the other shows come on after, and it wasn't bad, you know.
I'm trying to think of, like, I feel like that's how I felt about, like, Kirby.
I never watched Irons.
It was in between, like, a show. Same thing with Sonic. I used to watch the Sonic show. I was a Fox 5 kid.
I was a Kids WB kid.
So is he just chilling out in his cell smoking cigarettes? Sorry. I dropped my mic. God. That is the worst. You're just stuck in a fucking prison cell.
And then he never does that in the game ever again.
Breaks through a wall.
He does break through a wall, but never reaches his arm out to try and grab you.
Oh, she's giving me Edna vibes. No capes. Get out, Leon. You're not worth my trouble. Oh, no, she's Edna's sister, Ada. Who took a different route in life. I'm sorry, that's just a funny crossover to me.
Incredibles and Resident Evil. Who would have made that connection?
Imagine if they did. They were in the same universe.
That'd be incredible.
No, they're incredible. They're the Incredibles.
Are they?
Yeah. I would love to see that crossover happen, to be honest with you, now that I just said it.
Whoops, I farted.
Like, can you imagine, like, Elastigirl just, like, fighting zombies?
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like the Incredibles would get bit. They're very reckless.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, I feel like, what's his name? The speedy one.
Dash.
He's, like, the only one that would, like, do a good job at this.
Or maybe Violet, because she
Yeah, because she's, yeah.
Yeah, these guys...
Yeah, no, Violet would do the best, actually, because, like, she could But then again, like, Mr. X, like, couldn't see that guy through the wall, right?
I guess he heard him.
I guess so.
I mean, if you fucking turn a corner too fast, Mr. X loses sight of you, you know what I mean? Like, he wouldn't be able to find her. He'd get lost easy.
Yeah, but that's game mechanics-wise.
Well, what's it called? He's got a simple mind.
Stores.
Exactly. Then you get this cool attachment to your gun, which now gives it burst fire.
I don't know what that means.
It bursts now.
I don't know what that means.
It can shoot several bullets at once instead of just one at a time.
I don't see how an attachment could do that.
That's based in reality. That's a real attachment for a real gun.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how. I don't
understand either, but it's real, so...
I mean, if you think about it, you're kind of doing a mercy killing right now.
No, they're going to break out and mess me up, so this is 100% self-defense.
Yeah, but, like, if you didn't know that ahead of time and you were the first person on your first playthrough, like, saying, "Oh, poor doggies."
No,
and then you shoot them because I'm like, I'm not going to leave you here.
No, in my first playthrough, I saw them and said, those things are going to burst out eventually. Let me... No, that's just a nerve. I don't need that.
Why are they so big?
Sometimes they get that
No,
big.
Rob. No, they don't. They don't get that big.
Not in
if
America.
They got that big, I don't want to live anymore.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to be on this planet.
Don't look up foreign country cockroaches.
I have a phobia of roaches. It's like, shall we unload my trauma about roaches? Or...
Yeah, if you want to talk about it. Actually, save it for when I get up to go pee in a little bit. In fact, no, this is perfect timing. I'll go up and pee. You go tell the audience about your trauma with roaches.
I mean, there's really not much to it, but...
Just tell roach stories for, like, a minute.
Okay, I could do that.
You can milk it for a minute.
I could sure tell roach stories for a minute. So, back when I was, like... I want to say, like, 6, 7 years old, I lived in this apartment, and it's, like, one of those, like, apartments where it's, like, there's only, like, 4 apartments in the building, and it's just, like, that's the apartment building. Well, this apartment complex that we lived in had roaches. And when I say roaches, I don't mean a stray roach or two. I mean, like... It was like walking into a horror movie. I can't believe we lived there for any length of time. Like, you would walk in, turn on the lights, and it would just be like a literal carpet of roaches starting from the middle, going out towards the walls, just like carpeting the floor, and they would scatter. So it's just like literally you would turn and you would just watch this scene happen and you'd be like, this is where I live, huh? So there's where my roach phobia comes from. Actual horrific shit. And with that, babies, that is the end of our episode.
Tune in next time.
Bye. Hi, babies.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's well. Yeah, the fucking one problem with the birds that choose.
Can you go look at them? I need to go. Like, I
What,
need
the
to.
dead guy?
No, the roaches. Like, just. They don't really get that big, do they? Like, that's a cat.
Well, I mean, like, no, it's not like a cat. It's like
a kitten. That is kitten size.
That's as far as I go.
Do they get that big?
They're like lobster size.
Ew. I don't like that.
I'm pretty sure I've seen like foreign-sized roaches get pretty big. Like I know Madagascar hissing cockroaches are huge.
Yeah, they're the size of your like palm.
Mhm.
Not the size of your forearm.
That's true.
Like, like if that roach, like.
I should have grabbed the gunpowder.
I think I gave myself a mini panic attack just imagining that roach crawling on my wall.
Mhm.
Like, if you had an infestation of those, you wouldn't just have a pest problem.
It's like you fucking.
You would need to bomb the house. Like, and I mean literal bombs, like grenades.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. It's unsavable. I'm gonna be stuck on this for a while.
Now
like, do you know how much I hate? Do you know how much I hate roaches?
How much do you hate roaches?
I'd rather be in the zombie apocalypse than deal with a roach infestation. Mm-hmm. I'd rather the world end.
Shotgun's good against dogs at close range.
And you know what the worst thing about it too is that if the world did end,
there'd still be roaches.
There would still be roaches. And they would probably get to be that big because they would be the apex predator. Which, by the way, if you guys didn't know, we are the apex predator.
Are we?
Yes.
Is that what we do?
Yeah. Well, you gotta think, we are the top of the food chain.
Mm-hmm. That is us.
Like you can't say anything else is on the top of the food chain when we would eat that thing.
That's true.
Like those roaches, somebody would find a way to stick it on a stick and put it on a fire.
No, you cover them up. What's it called? You would just dry them out, cover them up in honey.
Or that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if there is, like, if it's edible towards humans, we will find a way. And if we can't find a way to make it edible, then we make it into a weapon.
Or we feed it to the animals we do eat. We'll raise a bunch of cows that survive off eating cockroaches.
Straight up. I wonder if pigs could survive off eating roaches.
Gross.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that pigs can, like, survive off, like, they could, like, eat anything.
Yeah, screw that. I need it. There's no fucking regular gunpowder.
Do cockroaches actually have diseases when you eat them, though?
I have no idea.
I've never asked.
Like, I never asked because I really didn't care that much to find out.
Well, I knew that I was never going to eat it regardless. Like, I will eat just about anything there is on the planet. Like, I watch a lot of these, like, Rob calls them fish snuff videos. Mm-hmm. And they're of, like, these, like, Asian restaurants. I don't know which place. Like, the guy travels between, like, Taiwan,
He's all
Japan.
Over the place. He's just all over the place.
He's just all over the place, but he does travel to, like, the Asia area a lot, and he visits this restaurant. and he films the person making like dishes from like live, straight up, like all the way from the fish market all the way to the restaurant to your table. Like he films the whole process, including killing the fish or lobster or shellfish or whatever have you it is. What was the point of this? Oh, so with that being said, the type of things that people will just pull out of the ocean and just eat is just amazing. Like, I've seen things that look like what the fuck is it? Is it an alien? And they just fillet that shit and then throw it in a pot. Like, and what I'm saying is that I will eat anything they make. I will literally pull anything out of the ocean and put it in a pot and eat it. But if somebody were to try to serve me roaches, that's my line, man. I will never eat a roach.
Not even if you're on Fear Factor?
No.
The moment they unveiled the roaches,
the moment they unveil the roaches, I'd be like, dang, man.
Goodbye.
This is the one thing I hoped you would not do because it's an instant loss for me. You cannot make me anything to do with roaches. Like, if they told me that I had to go into a tank and be covered in roaches, I'd politely say I lose.
You'd concede defeat?
I would concede defeat and not even worry about it.
And these dogs were so, like, non-aggro, just so chill.
Right.
One after another, like, what's good? Oh, they were in good dog mode, right? What's over here?
Like, what you doing, buddy? Why are you on the ground?
Pop, pop, and then the other one comes
I
over.
mean, then again, would they really be able to tell the difference between a dead dog?
Exactly.
Like, aren't they dead?
Just gotta run up here and use the channel. I gotta use the part here because inventory space is important since I'm not using any item boxes, so instead of just dropping this off in the box and using it later, I gotta use it now.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let me go back up.
Like, I've seen people, like, literally, like, bring out something that looks like a sea bug. And I'm like...
all those fucking crustaceans are, they're just sea bugs.
Like, I saw something that they pulled out of the ocean, it looked like a roly-poly. A giant, like, forearm-sized roly-poly.
You remember those things that, whatever they were eating in the Emperor's New Groove?
Exactly, that thing that they hit with the spoon. That is what they served. It actually looked very similar, too, because I'm pretty sure that you had, it became like this gelatinous stuff. That's probably the exact animal that they based that off of. Now that I say it out loud.
Alright,
But dude, seriously, if you want to blow your mind, like, just look up foreign countries' fruit.
yeah, they have so much different
Like,
stuff.
it looks like alien fruit. Like, that shouldn't exist, and they just have that.
Yeah, they just have it.
Like, you could go, like, somebody has a tree in their yard that grows that fruit, and they're just like, oh yeah, it's the blah blah blah, blah tree. And you're like, what the fuck is that? And they're like, you don't know what a blah 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 tree is? Here, eat one. And they would just grab that alien fruit and say, here, just bite it.
And they're like, here, and then you'd go to buy it, they're like, you don't eat the outside. What's wrong with you?
Exactly, it's like, how was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me how to eat the damn fruit.
It's like you're handing someone a
It's
banana.
like handing somebody an orange. And vice versa. Do you think that there's fruits in the United States that other countries don't normally have, and it's a delicacy when they get it?
Probably. Oh, look, it's Marvin.
Like apples? Is there a place that has, like, doesn't have apples?
Look, I'm gonna prank Marvin.
Man, you pranked him good. And that's what he means by, you know, even if they're in a...
Cool.
You would think that he would try to kill himself beforehand, you know?
Yeah, you would think. What a coward.
Well, no, I'm just
joking.
saying that it's just like he seems like the type of dude that would.
Yeah, like he's like, I ain't turning into one of them. There's a liquor in here, but fun little thing. If you run, you'll aggro him, and then he leaves and goes in the other room, which is a problem for me because I'm going in the other room right now. But I need to get him out of there because later on when I'm going through there, what do I need the? No, I don't need the diamond key for this yet. No. I think I go up here. I use the diamond key. And then it'll get me the other portable safe, so I have to solve the other portable safe. And then from there, I'll get another side pack, which will let me hold 2 more items, which is yummy.
All right, guys. That's the end of the episode.
All right, tune in next time, guys. Watch me get that side pack. Bye.
Bye, guys. And we're back.
We're back. We're back. Can you believe that, everyone? We're back. Is that literally all that's in here? Oh, there's a gunpowder in here, too. Yeah, I'll grab the gunpowder. I need to grab 2 gunpowders, make some handgun bullets. Alright, now let's see if we can solve this. I solved the other one pretty well. So, hold on, let me see. So it's...
You know those, like, little handheld games that you have when you're a kid?
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have the little balls and you have to, like, put it through the maze and shit? Or the ones where you, like, have to, like, push the buttons and it makes it, like, fling the balls? Oh, remember that one they, like, used water?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one? Like the kid's toy where it's like...
I know what you're talking about.
You had these buttons that, like, made air. Mm-hmm. And it would push the rings out, and then you would have to use the water to, like, guide it to the ring that it had to be on.
Yeah.
That was a stupid little fun game.
Whole time I'm like, can you help me with this? She's like, I'm going to talk about other games while you try
Honey, I have no idea what you're even doing.
I would have explained it if you had stopped talking for a sec, but I did it.
Well, I assumed that you weren't going to tell me, so I just didn't.
You need to put all the lights on in order.
That means nothing to me.
Exactly. Each button correlates to a different light, and you have to make all the lights go on in order.
Yeah, no, I hate those kind of mini games, and I refuse to participate.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Why, memory's not your strong suit?
No, I just don't like to play games where I have to, like, think too hard and memorize and shit. Like, I just want to... Like, even those stupid, like,
I don't need 103.
Puzzle games in Final Fantasy X are just like, you know, like, you don't have to think too hard. You're just like, orb goes, okay, wrong orb, other orb.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's like, it's a monkey could do it.
Orb go, wrong orb, other orb. This guy can be a real butthead sometimes. Go.
Can't you just shoot him, like, right here?
Well, these guys are little fucking bullet sponges.
Ah.
So it's easier just to sneak around them.
Gotcha.
Be a little sneak. Alright, let's see. Alright.
So, with that being said, I don't like puzzle games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be a great game to play. I wonder if they have that.
What, Peggle?
No,
Sudoku.
Prince of Sand. What is that?
Prince of Persia.
Yeah. I played Prince of Persia back when I was, like, you know, a teenager, and I loved it. It's like, that's the kind of puzzle game I like.
Is it?
Because Prince of Persia looks like it's like a hack and slash game, but it's really actually just a puzzle game. Like, you're supposed to fit, like, they put you in different rooms. It's like...
Carefully, I look
and your main objective throughout the whole entire game is to find your way out of that room. Go. Like, that's the whole entire game. It's just that at one after another, and then you would have some fight scenes to kind of break up the monotony. And then you would also have, like, cutscenes. Skippable cutscenes.
That's so important. Final Fantasy X doesn't have skippable cutscenes, puts it on my shit list.
But you know what? It makes its replay value go out the door because it's like, You have to give that game a time in between, unless you want to do like speed runs and shit.
Even who would want to do speed runs when there are all these unskippable cutscenes?
No, I'm talking about Prince of Persia, which
Prince of Persia, yeah.
No, I'm saying that Prince of Persia, like, I played it, like, twice in a row, and then I was just like, I can't play this game anymore.
I was gonna say, because with, like, fucking,
Because it's an escape the room game. I think he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy X, like, how could anyone want to speedrun a game that is mostly cutscenes, right?
Well, remember, you put in, like, you know, the world record, and
hours.
It's like 10 hours.
Yeah, just under 10 hours. It's like 9...
Like, I could never play something for,
something.
like, competitively being in that giant, like, in that anxiety loop for 10 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely not. Like, I bet Prince of Persia you could finish in, like, a half an hour. Did you just skip a scene?
Oh, sorry, the ladder broke and I fell down.
Good job.
Basically, that's their way of showing you that you can't go through this ladder, so you're going to have to trigger Mr. X.
Gotcha. Dang, that fart is atrocious.
Shame on you.
We have concluded, by the way, that my farts are worse than his. Just in case you wanted to know that information.
Your farts are the worst farts I've ever smelled in my life. And they're consistently bad. It's not like, hey, you remember that one awful fart? You've had so many. All of them are bad.
All of them are farts?
All of them are farts, bro. More times than not, that fart is bad. Alright, I'm just going to save here, because... Because this is where we're going to encounter Mr. X, but I think I should be able to make it my bitch with some consistency.
It would make... How do people do mods? Like...
It's for the computer.
Because if you put, like, that song X Gon' Give It To You behind him...
Yeah, he becomes a lot less
not only that, but it's like it would entertain me more. And that's what's really important.
In this house, we don't run.
What? Huh. Were you supposed to be able to go around him like that?
No, you're supposed to bait him out to the previous room and then run around him.
Oh.
It's like...
I thought you would have had to run down the stairs and outside and shit.
Yeah, that's basically it. Run outside.
Okay.
And, like, you know, bait him or kite him around you, but...
Poor Marvin. Wait, what is his name?
Marvin.
Oh, it is Marvin.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now there should be no liquors in this room, right? I remember one time I said that and then one jumped on me, and it was kind of funny.
Still love that one. Oh, is that this game? Where Mr. X, like, we slammed the door in his face.
Yeah.
I remember now.
I need you to be quiet for a second. And then, like, Mr. X just shoved right past the zombie. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to this gunpowder, and then I'll grab one more later. Examine the grenade so it shows up on my map. Now that Mr. X spawns to your location.
He does?
Yeah, you know, he automatically knows where you are. I forget where he spawns. Like, I don't know where he, like, you know, disappears and reappears. But he's coming. As soon as you pick that up, he's coming to your location. So you might as well just wait for him. Or you either wait for him or he's going to intercept you as you're trying to go back. So might as well wait for him because then I got a big bookcase I can chase him around with.
True. So is he going to come or what?
Yeah, he's taking his time. Don't let him deceive you. Sometimes you got to wait longer than others. But he is coming.
Alright.
I'm not crazy.
Can we just take a moment to actually, like, look at his hair, though?
It's very pretty.
Like, how pretty is that?
Here we go.
Uh-oh. walks so fast.
I know.
And that guy put him on twice as fast?
And this is the easy difficulty. He's faster than the other ones.
Jeez. Did you kill him?
No, I dropped him, yeah.
Are you supposed to...
No.
Oh.
He keeps getting back up, but you can, like, drop him temporarily. He'll leave you alone for, like, a couple, like, 30, 40 seconds.
Oh, okay.
So now it's like, this lets me get, like, a big lead on him. So
30 or 40 seconds?
I think so.
Wow, that's a huge lead.
I think so in amateur, and I think the time he's done is lesser in the higher difficulties.
Because it's like, in less than 40 seconds, you ran all the way to this library.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's
like, that puts things in perspective to how people, like... think about, like, spatial awareness.
Oh, and be sure to...
Which I will talk about in the next episode.
Alright, tune in next time, babies.
Bye. And we're back.
Hello, everyone.
Spatial awareness.
I have it. No, I don't.
No, you don't. You truly don't. Like, okay, let me tell you something about Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, like, I don't know what it is about him or what makes him work this way, but no matter what I do, if I want Rob to not trip over something or knock something over, I try to put it in a place where I know that this man never goes. But since he must know that I don't want him to knock over this certain item, he decides to go against all of what he is and go in the area that he's never been in and knock over the thing that I just put down.
You make it sound like I took a trip to the jungle to knock over your bowl of Cheetos. That's what you make it sound like.
That's what it feels like. I'll okay, say I have a bowl of Cheetos. I want to put it down somewhere, but the table's covered, or there's no table, or whatever have you. Okay, I'll be like, okay, I'm in a corner, and Rob never comes in this corner, so let me stick this bowl in this corner, and guaranteed, 2 seconds later, I will hear that bowl fall over from the other room.
You know what you gotta do?
And I'll be like, the fuck, I just
Here's
put
the
it
problem.
over here.
Here's what you need to do. You need to tell me I'm putting this over here.
I do, and you
don't.
still not.
You rarely do.
Yes, I do. You just don't listen.
You gotta make sure I hear you. Alright.
I'll literally be like, Rob, see this thing right here? Don't knock it over and walk
I need
away.
you to be quiet for a second.
Don't put your hair like that. Ew.
I'm literally just trying to listen for a big guy trying to beat me up. And you're like, oh, your hair, the way you adjust your hair with the microphone.
Yeah, it's gross looking.
Is it?
Yeah. You look like a badly drawn Final Fantasy character.
Did I just see him move over there?
Did you?
No, did I?
X gonna give it to you.
He's not over here, cool.
X is not gonna give it to you.
Is he down there? Do you see him?
I don't see anything.
Okay. Well, I hear Mr. X.
Why don't you look behind you? Just make sure he's not.
No, he can't. He can't come out of this door. This door's locked.
No, I'm talking about behind you. Not that behind you, the other behind you.
Yeah, I know. He's not here.
Not that behind you,
This way?
down the hallway, yeah.
Yeah, he has to come around this way. It's a U.
Oh.
So if he's coming for me, he's going to come through that door.
Okay.
And he should be coming for me because I just fired a gunshot. That should have gave him my position.
Ah.
And then once he knows my position, I'll know he's following me, which means I'll know it's safe to run forward. You know what I mean?
I hear him.
He's coming, that means.
Oh,
There
he's
he
right
is.
there.
What was that?
Wouldn't it be terrifying if he could, like, jump?
It would. Where you going, bro? You can't get to me.
I don't like the music. It makes me nervous.
You know, it'd be really funny.
I think he's stuck walking at that wall towards you. Uh-oh.
Watch, 'cause he's gonna have to go through that door to get to me. He needs to go through that door so he can come out that door so he can get to me. There's no other way for him to get to me.
Is that where he's going?
Yep. If I was the developers of Resident Evil, I would include patches, like game update patches where with surprises we never announced. Like one day you turn on the game, just download the update without thinking, and now Mr. X can leap up these things.
Jesus
so
Christ!
You're just playing and you're like,
oh my God!
Mm-hmm.
You could only get away with doing that once, though.
Then after that, they'd be like, what was in that patch? What was in that patch?
Exactly!
Alright, so he should be bursting through there any moment now.
And they'd be mad as hell, too. It's like if they didn't. Like, if they did the patch and they wanted to go back to a life where Mr. X didn't jump and they can't.
I'd be like, you know what, I'd make it an optional patch that they could turn off. Or maybe put it in the options. Patch on, patch off.
Patch on.
He's taking his sweet time coming to me. There he is.
Oh my God, do kids even remember that? Did they even know that?
What the hell is patch on? I don't even know what that is.
No, I was like doing it in the same rhythm as clap on and clap off.
Oh, like the fancy things. Alright, so now he's
Which now are not that fancy.
Yeah, just sound activated light switches.
Yeah, like we literally have like a whole thing that can control all of your lights with your voice.
Now he's chasing me and that's okay.
Like literally just like Alexa.
One time, I got hit in trauma when one time I was running and I turned the hallway and he was right there and he just fucking sucker punched me.
Ooh, ooh.
That's why I make sure he's always following me. That way he's not going to surprise me.
It's like that happened to me once and never again.
Exactly. X gave it to me once.
Did you kill all these people?
Yeah.
Ah.
Going back to the basement now where Mr. X can't get me.
Because of Mr. X or just you have to go there?
Well, I have to go here to progress the story, but also he can't get me.
I don't like the idea of going into the basement of anything.
Oh yeah, here's a cool little detail. Puddle of water. Leaking ceiling. If you look on the map, this correlates with the room upstairs is flooded.
Ah.
So that's a pretty cool detail, I think.
That is a cute little detail.
Mhm.
I was about to say something, but I forgot what it was.
Well, you were commenting on that fart you just ripped.
That was like 3 videos ago.
No, like the one you just ripped right now.
No, it wasn't. I didn't
you
fart.
Were just like, you did. You were like, oh my God. You were like, Pumbaa, take a look at this.
That didn't happen. Like, literally.
Well, our viewers can listen to the footage and they'll know. They're the only ones who know what we really say, because we never go back and rewatch anything we say. I actually did not too long ago. I put on the Resident Evil 2 playlist.
Yeah.
Because my train of thought was, let me see if there's any audio I could use for like a project or something. Like, if there's any funny, memeable clips.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I discovered that there was actually a quote-unquote hidden episode. I'm going to grab this first aid spray. I'm probably not going to need it, but I'll just take it because this area is inaccessible.
Hidden episode?
Yeah, a lost episode, you could say. Basically, I edited it wrong and I missed on making an episode.
Ah. I thought you said he couldn't get you in here.
Yeah, but this is scripted, you know what I mean? Like, this is a designated spot. Oh, I should have had a flash grenade. That's fine, I got my shotgun. He's stunned for a long time, I'm good.
Uh-oh. Ah!
It's like you're tempted.
I don't like him.
You're tempted to try and run past them. Don't bother. They will grab you, so you have to fight them.
He just came out here and just stared at you like...
It's like fucking... It's like when you get home from school and your mom knows you did something bad.
Okay, so But she does realize that she ran at both him and you with a truck.
Exactly, like, there was a very slim margin for error there. It would be funny, she wasn't just doing it on purpose, she was just a bad driver. And he's not even burned when we see him later.
Huh. Yeah, you would think that his clothes would be gone.
Or at least singed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did skip the cutscene when I actually listened to this. I skipped the cutscene about when I got the audio recording. Oh well, we can look at the file. I have the file has a interview transcript, but that doesn't explain the rumors about the orphanage. I just find it too coincidental. Umbrella is one of the benefactors. You told me this interview was about the new scholarship Umbrella set up. Come on, Annette. Nobody cares about that. They want to know about the G virus and where'd you hear about this and that big fucking sinkhole in the city, which by the way, rumor has it goes straight to the underground lab. Now, are you going to talk to me or are you? This interview is over, bitch. Okay.
Oh yeah, isn't this when... Oh, right.
This is when the episode ends.
Bye.
Tune in next time, babies. Bye-bye.
But this is the part where what's-her-name loses the child, right?
And we're back. Yeah, this would be the part where Claire's going after Sherry. But Sherry doesn't exist in Leon's game, thank God. He has Ada, who's a little bit... Ada, who's a little bit better. This is Ada. Ada, who's a little bit better. Her segment is better than Sherry's, but it's still not fun, you know what I mean? Kendo Gun Shop.
When did it become okay to name your child Sherry?
Well, this game was set in 1998, so...
No, I'm just saying, it's just like, that's like naming your kid, like, Cognac.
Well, Sherry sounds like... It sounds like a... I always thought it kind of sounded like I guess like a cute way of saying Cheryl. Come here, Sherry. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Like that's me piecing together what I would think it sounds like.
But like
Shotgun
Cheryl point. Is like usually spelt way different than that.
Well, again, also remember that gosh, I take that grenade now.
Just take it. Fuck
yeah.
it. If you don't want it, throw it.
Well, no, I need all the grenades. So that's why I'm wondering. Alright, I'll take this grenade. It'll be fine. One spot.
Live life on the wild side.
It's like I need all the grenades, and it was just a
you just skip the other cuts. Like winner.
Fuck.
You keep on saying I'm gonna let you watch all of the cutscenes, and you keep on skipping past every single one of them.
Honestly, this cutscene was nothing. This guy comes out with a gun. He's like, "What are you doing? We're just passing through." And he's like, "I gotta go take care of my daughter."
It's like, okay.
And he wanders off, and it's like, basically implying his daughter's infected, I've got so many handgun bullets. I'm gonna... Actually, no, I'm not gonna skip these handgun bullets because... You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna skip these fucking handgun bullets.
Oh, but replayability on Prince of Persia. That's what I was talking about at some point.
The puzzle games where it's like the set puzzle every time, you know the solution, you know what I mean? How?
Exactly.
It's like knowing the answer to a riddle.
It's like it's not fun to do puzzles over and over again that you know the answers to. Unless it's a Rubik's Cube. People are into that.
Hey, you know what? Grabbing that grenade was actually a smart move. Thank you for talking me into it, Jess.
You're welcome.
Because there was no reason...
You should not listen to me.
Here's why.
I live life on the wild side. I'm just like, fuck it, do what you want.
You can fit 3 grenades in a slot, and I was about to pick up a grenade anyway. So, there's no harm in it, and it's going to save me a trip later.
Word. Or pull me up. Like, she really just gonna leave you in the water with that thing?
Honestly, you would have gotten eaten attempted to get up. Obviously. Oh, no shit, Ada. Really? Maybe... Really? He hasn't let me pet him yet. Real reaction.
That's a fair reaction. Like, Jesus Christ.
And this game downplays, you know how hard it is to run in waist-deep water?
Like, for real. Like, him running as fast as he is, like, this dude is fast as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this dude is Olympian.
Mm-hmm. Is that how they train in foreign countries? You get chased by alligators?
Well...
That'd be a good strategy if it works.
I mean, if you could survive.
The slow don't make it to the Olympics.
Terrible. The slow don't make it to the Olympics. Mm-hmm. It's like that's how they weed out the weak.
Mm-hmm.
There's no point asking. Okay, go, bitch. You saw the dogs?
Not reptiles. I'm saying this would be the part we got to the elevator where I would just break down and start crying.
Right? Like, seriously, we're downplaying how it's like literally like if that happened to you, I would be in a ball right now and be like,
it's my first day as a cop.
And I just blew up a giant alligator's mouth.
And there's been zombies all day, and X tried to give it to me. I want to go home.
X tried to give it to me.
I don't want to be a cop anymore. Now we go to the most unfun segment of Leon's game, and that's the Ada segment.
Like, why are they traveling together again?
I'm a cop. She's FBI. I found a way out. We're gonna bring down Umbrella, who's behind all this.
What is wrong with her face?
She's ugly, but she's realistic ugly.
Yeah.
Like she looks like
Which weirds me out.
She looks like a real life unattractive person rather than
like she looks like a Karen.
Cartoon character.
She looks like an unwashed Karen.
Uh-huh. An unwashed Karen.
She just now decided to take off her sunglasses. Why'd she have sunglasses on in the first place? Like she was in a sewer.
She's probably trying to hide her identity.
Wait, what just happened to him again?
Leon just got shot.
Oh, okay.
He's probably having a dream right now that he's back at home, and he's like, guys, I had the worst nightmare. I was in Raccoon City, right?
Right? Like, her outfit is so impractical.
Uh-huh.
Like, even, like, honestly, no, not even the outfit. The shoes. It's like the rest of the outfit I can, like, kind of get behind if they just put her in some combat boots.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah. Or even just flat shoes. You know, I mean, it's one of those things.
Well, they would have to put her in combat boots so that she's matching.
Well, I'd say, like, you know, like...
I'm just saying that's a look.
Well, yeah, if she's wearing this red outfit, then clearly she cares about fashion. You know, she's not just wearing anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she needs a pair of combat boots. Because flats are, like, what your children wear.
Flats is the bully from SpongeBob.
I love those roaches!
In the original Resident Evil 2,
I don't like him.
enemies.
Can you kill him?
No. The original Resident Evil 2,
Can you set him on fire?
Alright, watch it. This guy down here.
Sorry, hold on. Okay.
Alright, this guy down here. Gotta blow his leg off. cool.
Why his legs specifically?
Because if you blow off a zombie's leg, they can't follow you into the next room.
Huh.
See, it's awful, because, like, you know, if you don't do that, when you're in this area and you finish this puzzle just as you think you're about to go home free, he's going to fucking cut you off.
I mean, can't you just kill him?
No. There's not enough bullets in the Ada segment to kill all the zombies.
Ah, I see. I want her haircut.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You'd look good in it.
Thank you.
And the dress, too.
Yeah.
If it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
I don't know if I'd look that good in it, but I would still wear it. For sure. See, this wouldn't be my way I styled the dress.
You gotta blow the legs off, makes them crawl.
Like, I would have put some fishnet with that motherfucker with some combat boots.
Blow their legs off, and then they crawl.
Yep, and that's it.
Tune in next time, babies.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
And we're back.
Hello, guys.
You didn't even finish hello. You just said hell, guys.
Oh, look at that. Annette going into her secret room that we can't go into. No, that's the way it came. Okay.
I mean, if you think about it, it's just like, is this really shocking that she's good at getting away? Like,
She
she
can get away
makes
this
literal monsters.
Okay, so then you switch that.
Like, she makes these
Oh, yeah,
things.
and by the way, Mr. X is after us now.
Oh, great.
I didn't see where he came from. I never actually find out where he spawns in, but you hear the footsteps and the music brings up. I'm sure, like, if you're looking in the right spot, you'll see him enter, but thankfully I'm so fast with this segment, I don't have to worry about it.
And this is stupid in itself.
Yeah, the scanner thing. That's dumb in 2022, and this game is set in fucking 1998. Exactly. Like, that technology just didn't friggin' exist.
Yeah, like...
Like, not even close. It's not even like one of those things where
it's not
like...
a thing that...
Yeah, you know, it's not like the kind of thing where you can
It's not the thing that will ever exist.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no point.
Exactly.
Like...
Exactly, like why...
What is the scanner even? It stops fans?
Fuse boxes.
Fuse boxes.
Basically, it goes into, like, the fuse boxes and, like, can control the power things. And you just fire because the way the game works with its,
You have to use all the bullets?
with adapted difficulty, the more shots you miss, the easier the game gets, and you don't use any more bullets as Ada anyway. So you might as well just dump all our ammo. Died the first time I did this puzzle because I couldn't figure out what you had to do.
That's fair. And quite
your
frankly, it's
time.
just like they're saying, oh, you have 45 seconds until you burn. It's just like, how are they supposed to know that? Like, literally, there's fire on your actual
Yeah, your feet should
right
be melting
now.
at the moment.
Like, you shouldn't be standing here confidently. Like, are those, like, spy shoes?
Why would you be a spy?
Like,
She's
is that the
FBI.
real reason why you're wearing those? Like, is it, like, super high-tech, like Spy Kids? Like,
Yeah.
does your shoes have, like...
Your shoes can tell the
like,
time.
thermal... like, can they, like, stop fire from getting to your feet for a minute? And if so, why the fuck didn't they make them in some combat boots? Yes, I'm still on this. Because that bitch is wearing lingerie.
Hey, she only had a 40-second lead. How'd she get this far?
Oh shit.
What does that do?
Well, she was hoping to, like, kill her with
No,
it.
I mean, what does that do? This is a sewer. What is that tool? Why does that exist there?
True. True that, Holmes. And quite frankly, bitch, you're lucky that you only got that in your leg with what you're wearing.
Do not pull it out. Good. He left you alone for 40 seconds, bitch.
Like, legitimately. And it's just like wearing that red dress says just put a target on your back, like you're a sitting duck. Like, literally, if you were wearing any other color, you could have, like, covered yourself with some garbage.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Here comes.
And hide out until you see Leon come along. Maybe. Mm-hmm. It's like, as far as you know, like, you left this man for dead.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention, didn't he have blood loss or some shit? Like, doesn't that make you incapable of moving?
She said, what's it called? She says she think he went into shock, which is why she left him.
Yeah.
Basically let him,
Excuse me.
Because I'm no doctor, but they treat shock like, oh, he's tired, he needs to rest.
Oh, that's true. Like, shock is not that.
Yeah, they treat it like you just let him sit here for a while, and then he'll get his strength back and be able to join in the fight again, you know?
That is not how shock is.
That's shocking.
Like, honestly, what shock is to your body, because I've had this happen, like, shock.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's like you get an anxiety attack, and your body doesn't realize that it's in pain yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and this can go on for a long moments. That's why they tell you not to move during a car accident and, like, to go to the hospital.
Yeah, because you might not realize that you're hurt.
Because that's what shock actually is.
Yeah, you might actually be injured and not feel it yet, and then
because the adrenaline is
worse.
going so much through you that you have no idea that you're in pain.
Oh, man.
Or that you're injured. Like, I won't go into the whole entire story because, you know, nobody wants to hear all that. But I had a very chaotic moment, and I was rushing, and I was running all around. And, dude, like, I cut my hand. Like, I, like, sprained my wrist damn near. And I didn't realize it because during the time it was so much chaos. And I didn't realize that it was in pain until the next day. Once everything was said and done. So it's like, it's not your body. And it's like, once you get over the anxiety attack, you think you're fine. And you keep going on throughout your life. And then all of a sudden you just get hit with it. And you're like, oh, I'm in pain.
Okay.
I'm not okay.
Fuck this guy in particular. One time he's an interesting one because he doesn't wake up unless you attack him.
Huh.
And one time I guess I accidentally grazed him with a shotgun blast, and all of a sudden this zombie that I wasn't expecting is coming at me. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? You know? So now I'm like, fuck him in particular. I kill him just because I have the bullets to do so.
It's so funny because it's like, you hold grudges.
I do hold grudges against particular enemies. I do. It's like, some part of me is like, should I go back for the knife? Should I not?
But you know what? It's like with shock, especially with even bigger injuries. Like, say somebody who got their leg, like, cut off. Like, yes, they will be in ungodly pain.
Alright, now hold on. Shh. I need some concentration. Let's see if I can still do this. I used to be able to do this pretty flawlessly.
You did it.
Made it look easy. Yeah.
So say somebody who's had their, like, leg, like, chopped off.
Yeah.
For example. Like, yes, they would be in ungodly pain, like, once it was blown off, but, like, once they're sitting there and they put pressure on it and they get, like, everything, like, situated with it, what can happen is you can go into shock. And the shock will give you, like I said, a massive panic attack, first and foremost, because when you're panicking, you're distracted.
Speaking of distraction,
and that's what your brain does.
And everyone listening, take this with like a grain of salt. We're not doctors.
No, this is just my experience of being around. And I mean, obviously, I haven't been around somebody with their leg chopped off. This is an extreme situation. This is the only things I've heard
and it's
about.
Like, you're saying panic attack. Maybe your body's not physiologically going through a panic attack, but it's similar.
No, it's a panic attack.
It's literally like the same.
A literal
triggers.
panic attack. Because that's what your body does. Like, and a panic attack or anxiety attack, they're both the same thing, is literally when your body is going through so much trauma that your body starts to shake and it's hard to breathe. And that's like your body's fight or flight response. Like, and with, like, the problem with regular panic and anxiety attacks for people that have it's psychiatric problems is because ain't nothing happened to you.
And we'll see if something happens to Leon next time, guys.
All right, guys. I will explain more about anxiety in the next episode.
And I'll demonstrate. And we're back.
So, with regular anxiety, like psychiatric anxiety, and you have an anxiety attack, you could be just chopping onions or taking a leisurely walk to your bedroom, and then all of a sudden you just get smacked in the face with that flight or flight response and your body goes into panic mode. And that is what an anxiety attack does.
Still my favorite detail, 2-12-8.
Yeah, you love that because it's like that's
that
a real world,
real lazy workplace. Like, it's like why the fuck do we lock this shit up anyway? All of us have the code. Let's just write it on the fucking side. All of us are allowed to access it.
Legit. Okay, so yeah, when your body goes through shock and you're like, so eventually you get to the point where it's like your body hasn't, and then you feel nothing. And you feel like even if you have like something like blown off, you feel nothing. And you also can't think straight. It makes you really disoriented, and it makes you not be like somebody will ask you a question. It also makes you not remember things very well because your brain basically goes through like almost like a blackout, like when you're
like
when you're drunk and you have a blackout. Your brain is essentially doing the same thing during the traumatic moment.
John Mulaney says it. A blackout is when your brain goes to sleep, but your body goes full eye of the tiger.
Yeah, basically. So that's why it's like some people, like, they could have lost, like, limbs, fingers, or been shot, and they can keep on going.
And I won't say they don't even notice, but then they're more preoccupied about other stuff. Like, they'll be like,
they don't realize how much pain they are in.
And they'll say other shit like, dude, I ripped my pants. Like, their priorities are
they're skewed, and they can't. And like right now, I guarantee you that Leon, after all this is said, and his name's Leon.
Yeah.
After all said and done, Leon is gonna go home and like, I don't remember half of what I did. Literally half.
You know what it'll be?
If not more.
Here's what I think. It'll be one of those things where it's like he won't be able to consciously...
Because he went after traumatic experience after traumatic experience. His brain is fucked.
He won't consciously remember most of it, but then things will trigger it unexpectedly. Like he'll like get a whiff of... Like he'll go to an outhouse, and all of a sudden he's back in the sewers for a sec.
He's back in the sewers with the alligator.
Exactly.
How the fuck did he find a key just right there?
Well, that was a grenade.
Oh, I thought that was a key.
Oh, doesn't that make it more realistic, a grenade?
Well, no, but...
Yeah. No, the key was somewhere more...
I'm just saying, like, finding a grenade is one thing, but finding a key that you need in a sewer is a whole other.
On one hand, to be fair, this is the middle of, like, a cataclysmic apocalypse-esque event, so it's not unreasonable to think that some shit was going down, you know?
True.
So I was like, that would make sense why there's bullets in places. You don't know, like, who was here before you.
Yeah.
So, grab that.
So yeah, that's shock. Like shock makes it seem like you're just like surprised.
Exactly, or tuckered out.
Or tuckered out and you need some sleep. No, shock is your body going into a whole full meltdown. Your body it just can't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it handles it way too well. And you're injuring yourself even more. Like, I bet this man has nerve damage in his shoulder.
Probably realistically, he has some injury that he's soldiering through without even realizing it.
For sure. Like, those times that he jumped off something, he fucked up his ankles. He's still running on him. He's in shock. He can't feel that shit. He's gonna get out of all of this, and he's gonna have 2 sprained ankles. And possibly a fucked up kneecap. And nerve damage in his shoulder. He's not going to walk out of this unscathed.
We're not even touching the PTSD.
Yeah, we're not even touching the PTSD.
Let's be real. Realistically, in this franchise, people who survived the traumatic events of one Resident Evil game go on to take career paths that put them in more traumatic events. That's probably not how most would respond.
That is exactly how most would respond, actually.
I wouldn't say most. There should be a sizable portion who'd just be like, I just want to go into a cabin. That's what Ethan and Mia tried to do in Resident Evil 8. They're like, we just retired to a cabin in a new country, and we just want to get as far away from that trauma as possible.
Yep.
And, Ethan was smart enough to be like, all right, I'm taking military training because I don't want to get caught off guard again by any of this shit.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
See, there's some people that do it a little bit more healthy than others. Because, a lot of people that have PTSD have no idea that they even have PTSD.
And, and also one thing to remember is...
they just think that's a normal response, man.
PTSD is a normal response. It's
it's a normal response to what you've been through, but people think like that's a normal response in general. It's not a normal response for your body to go in full panic mode because you saw a paperclip. It's just not.
When you think about the original cast of the first Resident Evil, all the STARS members are ex-military, so it kind of makes sense. Like how they would be able to be like, all right, after I survive this, I'm going to, militarize against the monsters.
Yeah.
But Leon, from what I understand, I don't think he is ex-military. He's a cop, and this is his first day.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this dude is traumatized. Traumatized.
And then after this, they make him a soldier, and he just happens to end up in a... Yeah, remember, Resident Evil 4, that was a fluke. They weren't like, we're sending the guy who survived the bio attack into a new biozone. It just happened to be a biozone. He was on a simple rescue mission.
Dang. Dude, he must have had a moment of pure panic in his head where he's just like, not again.
It makes sense how, like, when you examine the first Granado, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, that you kill in Resident Evil 4, when you examine the body, he says he's not a zombie.
Aww.
It's like, most people look at it as a gameplay thing, like, this isn't like anything we've seen before, but you look at it as poor traumatized Leon.
I am, like, it's just like, because I think about it, it's just like... Because it really, like, seriously, it's his first day, man. It's not like he did it.
It's not like he's this hard-boiled cop. This is probably his first time
this is probably his first time legitimately shooting a gun at somebody.
Exactly.
Like, he probably had some training on the range.
Exactly, he probably shot targets and shit like that.
Like, this is the first time that he is like, felt and seen and... honestly, I would actually garner to say that most cops probably never have to shoot their gun.
Yeah, most cops never have to shoot their gun in the field. That's a fact.
They've probably never shot somebody.
Yeah, they go to the shooting ranges and shit, but they never actually. Most of them.
But
have
that's
never
what I'm
shot
saying.
A
They
human,
never
yeah.
shot somebody. It's like when people go through stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like. It's all, like, how, like, we just watched that video on Mortal Kombat, how they use those noises?
Yeah.
I guarantee you that is not how it sounds like.
What do you mean? Oh, real life, yeah.
Yeah, real life, like people getting shot or like.
My attitude is like, you know what, and that's fine because you're not trying to imitate real life. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to give us a vibe.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying that it's like people that are traumatized.
Like here's something
they hear those noises and they're like, yeah, no, that's not how it sounds.
Yeah. Now here's a fucked up thing about traumatizing. Apparently, this is a real thing that the special effects, like the graphicer guys from Mortal Kombat. Some of them have PTSD from having to look up real dead body photos to make the guts and organs realistic for the game.
I believe that.
And my attitude is, bro, it doesn't need to be that realistic. Just wing it. No one's going to call you out on that. They might in a joking way be like, that's not how that works. But, like, no one's really going to seriously fault the game.
Though that weirds me, not weirds me out. That, like... I
should have done the other thing. I forgot there was another place first. Oh, well.
It's like, I'm not trying to, like, you know, downplay anybody's, like, traumatic event, but at the same time, it's just, like, they were, like, those are the things that we saw on the internet.
Yeah, we did look at a lot of...
You know, it's just like, when we first got on the internet, that's what we saw. We act like
they don't fuck us up, though, because it's like, they're all... There's a whole fucking episode of...
Actually, I'm not going to lie. I've actually seen some pretty traumatic videos, man.
Yeah, there's some that stick with you.
Like, I still get stuck on that video of them, like, cutting that camel's throat, man.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that before.
Yeah, no, dude, man. I was just like, whoa, what the fuck did I just watch?
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you... Oh, we'll talk more about these disgusting gore videos next time, babies.
Bye.
Bye. And we're back. Alright, so I'll tell you the videos that stuck out in my mind. There was a whole episode of Traumathon about it. I don't know who the guy who does Traumathon is.
Traumathon?
Like, remember back in... I watched those videos all the time, and like leading up to Halloween, he was talking about horrific things from our childhood.
Oh, yeah,
and he talked about, you know, the internet age, and talked about all like the gore shit and stuff you saw.
I mean, still see. This camel video I saw 4 years ago.
One was of this...
like, I was 26.
One was from Rotten.com. It was like an autopsy photo of this dead girl, and it was just very memorable. And I'm like, I've probably seen the exact photos, and I know the exact one you're talking about. It was pretty graphic. And the other one that sticks with me, like he talked about it himself. He saw it too. And it's not even a gory video. It's just fucking heartbreaking. And it's a dash cam footage of an accident where a brick... It got launched through launched through the windshield and like killed the passenger of a car.
Aww.
And you don't see it. You just hear the husband screaming and freaking out.
Oh.
Exactly. And it's the kind of shit that lives in your nightmares. Like,
remember when we got into a car accident?
Yeah.
That just shows how much we love each other, man. Like,
yeah, both of our first instincts was to check on the other person. Both of us.
And both of us had our glasses flung off our faces, man. Like, that's how hard we got hit.
I was fucking screaming, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
We both were screaming that while we're looking at each other, and I'm legit thinking that I got hit so hard that it made me blind.
Yeah. You're like, I'll deal with that.
At this point.
You're like, I'll deal with that later. Right now, I gotta check on Bay.
Exactly.
But is Bay okay?
And once I did find out Bay was okay, I was like, fuck, I'm blind! Then I was like, wait a minute, I just don't have my glasses. Where are our glasses? Because my car got spun in a circle, y'all.
Yeah, it was fucking scary.
It was a scary accident. And it got deemed both of our faults, but it was that bitch's fault. You cannot tell me otherwise.
And I won't. And then finally, the final, like, gore video that lives rent-free in my brain was a, one of, hold on, let me just look, double check here to see if there's any gunpowders I'm missing, because I gotta take all the yellow gunpowders. Alright, the break room, I gotta go to the break room and get that downstairs, so let's see, 3rd floor. I didn't miss any up here, right? I gotta come back for that later. Nothing on the 4th floor, okay. It was this video. I think it was either French or maybe it was Israeli. I don't remember. But it was some like young people. I think they were like teenagers or maybe, you know, young 20s, and they were jumping off of a bridge. And and the one guy, his feet got caught off when he jumped off the balcony, and he smacked his head into the concrete before he lands in the water, and you just see all this blood pouring out, and then it cuts to the hospital footage, and his face is split in half.
Ooh.
Like, literally picture, and the tongue is just moving around.
Ugh.
And the doctor's looking
like
down.
Like he looked like a real-life licker?
Like, not even. Like, no, like, even more horrific.
Ugh.
And the doctor, like, from what I hear, this, accordingly the translation, what the exasperated doctor says is, where do I even begin? You know what I mean?
Like, where would you even begin?
Yeah, well, the guy died. I mean, I wish it had a happy ending and he became the guy with, like, the cool scars on his face and a cool story.
Dang.
On lighter note, I got a better story.
Oh, actually, no. Like, you've seen the video of the dudes, like, the dude getting eaten by a dog, right?
No, I did not.
That one is...
He was like, chained up and, like, they
yeah, and they literally just let a dog just...
rip him apart.
Literally eat him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just...
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I have a very morbid...
Maybe we have PTSD from this shit.
No, I actually have my philosophy on this shit, it's like, you know what? It's a good thing that this shit's getting recorded, because when you put shit like that in people's faces, it's harder for them to ignore it.
That's very true.
Like, shit like this was happening all the time before the age of the internet, but now that it's more readily accessible, maybe more people will do stuff about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's very true. That's how they don't get away with doing shit to other countries anymore, you know?
But there's that one thing that went on
like...
There was that
I won't go into who this was, but I was arguing with this woman, and she basically told me that America is like we don't do anything to other countries. It's always other countries doing things to us.
Yeah.
And this was me talking about this article that I read, where we literally sent in people to bomb this this office building in like some foreign country. And she defended tooth and nail that we must have had a good reason for doing so. And it's just like, what other good reason is there to blow up an office building with civilians? There's never a good reason for that, regardless of whose country you're in. You know, blowing up civilians is just not okay.
Yeah. And you know what? I understand that war is a fucking
messy and brutal
and there's so many blurred lines.
But at the same time, it's just like, don't say that America is just...
You know, sometimes you have to do bad things for a good reason. How about that?
That I'm okay with.
But you have to acknowledge that it's bad.
It's bad. It's still bad.
You'll say, hey, we had to do this. It sucks, but, you know, it's war, bro.
Exactly. Like,
don't be like, we were in the right for doing this. No, we were in the wrong.
The woman in general is just making it seem like, you know, just like America could do no wrong.
It's funny. America never does anything wrong, says the person who's never traveled. You never left the fucking country. It's one of those things
I love how you know.
I think I do. And even if I didn't, I know the type. Because it's just like one of those things where it's just like, bro, you fucking, you know. America, it's one of those things, you can acknowledge the bad shit America has done and still love it, that's fine. But don't pretend like it never happened. Like, fucking so many coups in the Middle East and in the fucking...
Like, let's not pretend like, you know, people in our military can't be psychopaths.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, that's where you go when you want to murder people.
Yeah. Or you become a cop.
Those are the only jobs that you could do that legally in. Yeah. So, you know, why wouldn't you if that's what you want to do?
Exactly. And you know
what?
And
if you go in with the mindset that it's just like, well, once I'm let loose in another country, it's just like...
Because we don't
Who the fuck is going to check if I kill a couple people or rape a couple people or, you know...
Because let's just be honest, nobody gives a shit. Nobody
shoot, there's
really
female,
does.
like, officers or female soldiers that get raped by our own soldiers and nothing's done about it.
Yeah.
Let alone females from other countries.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like,
It's like, let's not pretend that everybody from America is sane.
Yeah.
By the way, I do appreciate the military.
My attitude is...
With that thought being said.
My thought, very simple, is that this is not a problem with America. It's a problem with all countries, all power infrastructures. They basically exist to take care of the interests of the dominant socio-economic...
Because, I mean, let's be real. What is war doing for us as civilians?
And it's one of those things where it's like...
What is it really doing for us?
It's helping... What's it called? It's beneficial to, like, the rich people who, like, literally own the people that make the weapons, the oil that gets found, shit like that. And for us, personally, it's one of those things where it's like people don't dig deep, and it's just like, why did... It's one of those things where it's like, you need to look at the full thing, you know? Why did 9/11 happen? They attacked us. They attacked the United States because of the United States' involvement in the Middle East. And you got to say to yourself, well, is that worth it? Is the involvement in the Middle East a good thing, or a bad thing? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's a conversation that can be had. But you need to have that conversation. They try to oversimplify it like they attacked us because they hate our freedom. What does that mean? What are you, 12?
Yeah, what the fuck?
They just looked at us and they looked at
like,
us eating
cheeseburgers. Like, who the fuck is saying that? Like... And it's just like they say they. It's just like, who's they?
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't just say a whole entire country.
Oh, there's Magnum.
I mean, we fight about our own viewpoints in our own country.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know, let alone we can't say they. Right, like, imagine if another country said they as in America. Mm-hmm. It's just like...
And with that, tune in next time for an episode that'll probably be more upbeat and less political. Bye, baby.
Sorry, I kinda...
No. It was a conversation. It's the conversation that happened. Bye, babies.
Bye.
And we're back, y'all.
And we're back. Less politics.
Yeah.
I have a lot of controversial opinions, and I try not to say them too much because I don't want to be lynched. Mm-hmm. But...
I get to the control room.
It's like, these are things I feel passionate about.
And there's one up there. Okay, so the control room... First part of that.
You know, this isn't a political thing. This is just a me thing.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it when people bring up statistics.
Yeah. Because it's one of those things where it's like, okay, let me take out my phone and fact check what you just said. Because first I have to look at your statistics, you posted them, and then evaluate them.
And then I have to see if they're actually relevant to the conversation that we were just having.
Exactly. And it's one of those things where it's like, I get it. If you're writing an essay, that makes sense.
Oh, for sure.
An essay.
If you want to be talking to the powers to be.
If you're writing an essay, it makes sense. But, like, if you're writing an essay for someone who's going to respond with an essay, that's one thing. Because it's like, you sat down to write an essay. So it's like...
No, I'm talking about conversation.
Yeah. Because, and again, listen, I took statistics in college, and one of the things I've learned, it is so easy to manipulate statistics. It is not hard to get any result you want.
I took statistics in college as well, and I failed because the statistics... No. I'm good at math once I know the formula. Mm-hmm. The problem is about statistics that I found that I was having trouble with. But I was also like 18 at the time, so I also had stupid young brain. Mm-hmm. But when I was taking it, I was just like, I'm doing it with the way the formula is said to do. And it's like, I do it again. And I do it again. And I swear, for every single question, I got like 5 to 7 different answers when I literally did it the same way every time. I don't understand how that happened. I was using a calculator. I was using everything at my disposal. And I even asked for the teacher's help. Mm-hmm. And it still got me different answers every time. And she said to me, oh yeah, that happens sometimes with statistics.
I don't know what the hell she was telling you. Shit, that has nothing to do with why statistics sucks. I mean, the reason statistics...
Sorry, that's just my experience. I was just rambling about my traumatic experience with statistics.
It's like the reason why statistics sucks and shit is because it's easy to manipulate what statistics you get.
That too.
Like the wording on a survey can get people to choose whatever you want. For instance, like the famous one was when you ask for what was it, like the public health care option, people would vote more favorably, yeah, they want it. But then these same people would turn down a government health care option because the word government's in there. They think, oh, this must be bad, but it's the same fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, that's like, people who forget that Obamacare is actually family, the Family Care Act, or something like that.
Yeah,
it's got an official government name, and people, if you ask, are totally okay with that. They're like, I understand if you have to be on that. I do. I just don't understand this Obamacare shit. It's just like, you are literally talking about the same program.
Yeah.
The same program. It's literally the same thing.
And again, it's just so easy to think. So I don't have this blind loyalty to statistics. It's one of those things where, like, I view statistics kind of like I would view scientific research, where it's like, let's get multiple repeatable results. You know what I mean? Have a bunch of different people from a bunch of different companies do the same statistic as you. Do the same survey as you and get the same results.
Well, that's another thing, too. It's just like these statistics, where are they getting them from? Who are they coming from? Did the people lie? Did they tell the truth?
Well, here's the thing. People can lie. That's true. But the fact that the statistics are anonymous encourages them to tell the truth. People still do lie, but hopefully that gets kind of like, balanced out by, the amount of people, by getting a big enough sample size.
And it also depends on the wording, like you said. Like...
Oh, wait, actually, I should probably leave this guy, I'm thinking. Oh, no, actually, no, I can ditch those.
And not only that, hun, but it's just like... When you're talking in a conversation with somebody, and they have an opinion about something, and they literally have just read about it, yet they've never seen it with their own eyes or experienced it, it's like, how can you tell me that it's not a problem? Because statistics showed you?
Yeah, and again, statistics are
It's like, I literally live this life. I see this. This is my life. Yeah. Like, why do I need statistics to prove to you that my life is shitty?
Exactly.
Like...
Or even the fact that it's like with statistics, what was I going to say?
Something about statistics.
Yeah. Just the fact that, statistics, more like shit-tistics, am I right? Because they're so shitty. But,
did you lose your train of thought there?
But again, it's one of those things where it's like, like I said, I think I think what's it called? It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like if you're going to release a statistic, you should release every aspect of it. Like, let me read the questions that you gave. Let me get a profile of everyone you interviewed,
I agree completely. I feel like that, because making a survey anonymous helps nobody.
Well, no, they do take down well, here's the thing. The reason they take it is because people will answer more truthfully if they know that their personal stuff isn't attached.
But at the same time, I feel like it's just like, if you go to a predominantly, rich area and you do a survey of, 100 people...
Well, that's why
everything's going to be heavily in favor of a certain angle.
Well, yeah, that's why That's why generally you want to have a big enough sample size. You want to interview a bunch of people from a bunch of different backgrounds.
For sure.
And that's why good statistics actually take that into consideration and try and seek out a big enough thing.
But I also feel like that's still unfair.
How?
Because usually these statistics are done in a way of either oppressing or trying to... Statistics are never used to say that we need something. It's always to say that we don't need something.
Oh yeah, it's totally used to say we need something. Are you kidding me?
I mean...
If there's two sides to an argument, both sides are trying to find statistics to help them. I mean, 90% of scientists saying global warming's real. You know what I mean? They're used both ways.
Okay, yeah. But, so what I mean by that is just, if you're talking about a topic that has to do with one certain area, Like if you need to change a law or you need to do something for this area, maybe build something.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you need statistics from anyone other than that town in that area?
Well, yeah, you usually wouldn't get that.
But that's what I'm saying, though. They use those kind of statistics to make those kind of laws, and
they apply that standard universally when it's really more for a small area.
That's what I'm saying, actually. That is what I'm saying. I hate it when people use something statistically wise to explain something when they're talking about universal, when I'm talking about local.
I got it. Yeah, this makes sense.
So it's just like, please don't bring nationwide
stuff about the issue I'm talking about, what I'm seeing.
Exactly.
It's one of those things where, okay, maybe nationwide.
Because I could go into a specific, but I feel like that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I get what you're saying. It's one of those things where it's like, nationwide, maybe this isn't a problem, but in this area it is, so...
So why can't we do something for this area on that, at least? Like, you can't just say something's not a problem because statistically it says it's not.
And it's one of those things where some people just use statistics, like, so wrong. Like, they're just like, you have less than a fucking... a quarter, I'm just throwing out now. You have less than a 0.25% chance of being killed in a school, in a mass shooting. There is no problem. And I'll be like, well, that statistic only works if you compare it to other countries. What, that's more, like half of a quarter of a percentage is still like 3 times that of other countries.
That is absolutely true.
So while
if you just think about New Jersey in itself, we are one of the densely populated states.
Mm-hmm. Basically, what I'm getting at, it's one of those things where it's like you have data, but without something to compare it to, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And then people will compare it to the wrong thing to prove their point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I hope that guy I killed is still dead. Because sometimes he
I read a statistic online, and I know this won't be controversial.
Okay.
So...
Oh,
and I will go over it in the next episode.
All right, bye, babies.
Bye.
Hey, babies.
Hi.
Watch this cool move right here. Dodge him, run right past. Beautiful.
Nice.
So what's your non-controversial opinion that you read in a statistic?
So, they said statistically... or scientifically,
whatever,
they did a survey on, well, let's just say they say that smelling your partner's farts will make you live longer. I have heard that. They're saying statistically, if you smell your partner's farts, you will live longer. And it's like one of those things where it's just like, as funny as that is a bullshit statistic.
You know what it is? They find a little thing and they latch onto it. You know what I mean? They're like, they read, methane is good for your health or something like that. Or methane, or not even something like good for your health, something generic like,
will help you open the passages in your lungs.
Exactly, or methane reduces the chance of colon cancer or something like that.
Exactly.
And then they're like, oh, there's methane in farts, so breathing farts is good for you.
Right?
And then there's people who talk about how coffee's good for you, how wine's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing to me right now? This is the queen. This is the king. So put the queen. Did I screw it up wrong? Queen.
Well, you had to have if it didn't work.
Yeah, I'm wondering. Is this the king? Alright, then I don't know this combination then. Because I could have swore it was queen and king. And then that's the rook goes into that one. And the bishop goes into that one. Alright, well, we have to solve the logic puzzle then, don't we? Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall. So the rook and the knight are on the same wall. So this is the knight. This is the bishop. That's the rook. Okay, so they have to be on the same
so we're
wall.
good. That's what's supposed to be there.
And the bishop and the queen aren't next to each other. So that's the
No,
bishop.
that's not in there. Go back to the thing. I need to read the next sentence.
Oh, I'm just looking at this. Okay, so far we're good. Bishop and queen are not next to each other. And And the queen and rook were on opposite sides.
Alright, so the queen and the rook need to be on...
Opposite sides. Yeah, the rook's over here, and the queen was over here.
Yeah, the queen needs to be in that one.
No, this one I know for a fact doesn't move. It just sits there. That one.
Oh yeah,
move.
That's a pawn. It has a picture of a pawn.
I don't understand. Like seriously, did I just do it? Am I just a dummy and I just did wrong? So I'm like, king here, queen. Okay.
All the lights are on.
Yeah, but okay. So now I put the king here. I put the queen here. So again, I'm just making sure
Are you?
Let me just make sure I. Oh, you know what it might be?
It's like maybe the rook and the bishop are on the wrong side.
I was just thinking that too. Maybe I...
Because I'm like, they're supposed to be opposite of each other, but you said that you don't move the pawn, so that would have to be it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. Maybe I actually put them in the wrong spot. There
you
we
did.
Go. Vita Vita Vici. Alright, so...
Ready? I like chess.
You do?
Yeah.
You like the aesthetic or the actual game?
No, I like playing chess.
Oh, I have a friend who can teach you how to get better
suck at it. No, I'm not playing with Jimmy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Jimmy.
We love you, Jimmy. He's like the one person that might actually watch these videos.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Because you'd make a move and he'd be like, "Ooh, I see you're doing that. You see, that's often it's actually not too. That's actually an unusual opening."
Exactly, and I would just be like, "Jimmy, like,
will
listen,
you just kick my ass already?
I suck at chess. I don't want to get better."
It's like, will you just kick my ass already?
It's like straight up. It's like chess is too chill of a game for me.
Cool, break him through. Run. Turn around, he's going to growl. When he growls, that means he's committed to the charge. He's going to run right into the wall. That gives us plenty of time. Get around him.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Why is it raining in here?
It's raining. We're outside. It was raining last time we were outside too, remember?
Was it?
Yeah.
Man, what a shitty day.
Exactly.
There's a zombie apocalypse and it's raining. The nerve. Oh shit. When'd you get that?
In the other room.
Ah. Dang, man. Can you kill him this way?
Pretty much.
Dang. Dang, man.
Yeah, I barbecued his ass, right?
You really did barbecue him. Look at him. They left him like that. Or what? Or does he look barbecued?
No, that's what he looks like normally. He looks like raw meat normally.
Like, seriously, poor guy. Like, I mean, no wonder he's attacking everyone. His whole entire existence is inside out.
Exactly.
Like, like, can you imagine touching everything with the inside of your skin?
Exactly.
I would be angry, too.
And I'm going to take that knife, ditch this knife.
Or maybe they're in shock.
I don't need that flashbang. Actually, no, I do need the flashbang, because now's the time for me to go to pick up all the grenades I ditched. Alright, you want to entertain the audience while I go take a quick piss break?
I guess.
Alright, I'm going to put on, take a quick piss break, and the cutscene is going to be playing too, so you can just kind of comment over the cutscene.
Honey, like, when you put me on the spot saying that I have to entertain, my brain goes blank. Just go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Like, I could talk for hours. I could talk for hours. It's one of my best...
Just describe what you're seeing.
Honey, you're doing the thing. Like, listen.
It's fun to watch you waffle.
It's not okay.
Don't make me waffle.
Like, I'll be literally just like, fine with talking. I'll be in the middle of a story and you'll be like, I have to go, like, entertain the crowd, and I'll be like,
I'm trying to help you overcome that.
No, why?
That's something to overcome.
Why? That's not a character flaw. It's fine.
Is it? It's fine. It's okay. Get yourself out while you still can, Leon. Not gonna just leave you. Not like this.
Honey, like, shut up. Sorry.
You're actually watching it?
No, I just realized that I hate reading out dialogue. Like, unless the dialogue is just dialogue and no, like, actual words.
Like just text and not...
Yeah, like,
sound.
if they got... Like, bitch, you in heels. And you really just laid there, like... That couldn't have been done by you? You feel? Did she not have bandages?
Probably not, and also she couldn't escape this room anyway, so...
What do you mean she couldn't escape that room?
The room was locked, I had to unlock it.
Oh. Well, how the fuck was she supposed to know that? She sat there.
Well, I suppose that maybe there was a moment where she got up and tried to escape. We didn't see her whole life.
And then she went back? Like, wouldn't she want to go and sit, like, near a door?
Well, the door is a big metal door that's not opening, so it's like I might as well just sit down anywhere. Alright, so now I need to gather up all the supplies that I can. Because right now I need to... So this part of the game is going to be kind of slow. Because now I'm just going back and picking up all the items I missed.
Oh, that's cute.
What?
Well, they put that piece of cloth there. It makes it look like there was a zombie at the end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Like the shadow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's cute. Stop.
Is that cute?
No.
I'm sorry.
That's never cute. Alright, and with that...
Tune in next time. Face me, you coward.
Bye.
And we're back.
Hi. It's like I faced you and then you shot me in the eye.
It's funny because as you shoot him, it's like you almost feel like, and he writhers in pain. You almost feel bad for him. You feel like you're picking on him.
But then you remember that he will drown you.
No, I already remembered that he would do that. I didn't have to worry about that for a second because I've died so many times to these guys.
Ow!
It feels so good to friggin' let them have it.
Sorry, my controller fell and it pulled on my face.
Did it?
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, I got so many fucking magnum bullets. Alright, so let me just check the sewers for all the grenades. Make sure I got all the grenades. There's no grenades in there.
Sewer grenades? That sounds like a good band name.
Sewer grenades. It does. What's over here? Any grenades? There's not. No grenades. Good, good, good.
Ew. Why are you sweaty? Are you hot?
No. Do I feel... Am I sweating? I don't even feel bad.
Oh, you must cross your ankles.
I do.
Gross.
I just need to go to the... Back to the RPD to pick up all the grenades, and then we're done with the RPD. Because this is a point of
You
no
know what?
return.
I bet this channel would get a lot more views.
If we showed our sexy faces?
Yeah.
And we had intro and outro and actual thumbnails, and actually treated it like a channel instead of just a place where I dump videos.
True. That is what we do, isn't it?
Yeah. This isn't a real channel yet. Like I said, it's like one of those things where it's like once I'm doing well with my other channel and that one's going popular, I can just kind of, people will want more Rob, so they might want to watch me games, so here they go. Do you not get enough Rob in your life? Come watch my fucking channel.
You give them too much Rob.
Not anymore.
That's true.
My comedy channel is no longer posting daily, so... Because I was giving them too much Rob.
Yeah.
Terminal case of Rob.
It's like I love Rob, and that was too much Rob for me.
But hey, I'm just so happy.
And I'm always on Rob.
And I'm happy about, look at that big ass...
Like, you know that meme with the Squidward?
Yeah.
And SpongeBob, and SpongeBob is on top of Squidward saying, but I love you.
Yeah.
That's me.
Mm-hmm. Might as well equip the Magnum. I do got 4 rounds. Wouldn't hurt to waste them on zombies or something.
I mean, really, I'm like that with everybody I love in my life. Like, when I see them, I'm like, I love you. Hi. It's like, you gotta have a weird personality to be friends with me, because I will make it weird.
Yeah, it's like, might as well just use this healing item. It has a blue herb in it, which increases my stamina, so if I do get hit in this time frame, it'll do less damage.
It's like, I don't mean to be weird about it. That's my natural state.
Weirdness is your natural state.
Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, I should just, let me think. What can I do? Not gonna be able to waste all those handgun bullets on one zombie anyway, so I might as well just use the Magnum.
I mean, you could.
Well, he'd already be dead at that point.
So?
I'm probably gonna have to
cathartic.
Where is he?
Like, shoot him with the gun that you have to get rid of.
I don't have to get rid of any gun.
Oh. I thought you were saying that you had to get rid of...
bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, fuck them up with the bullets. Wait, why do you have to get rid of the bullets?
Because I need room for all my grenades.
Ah, I see.
Alright, yeah, so there's a do I got room for flash grenades yet? Yeah, I need to get
I mean, you could just go into that room with the liquor and just sort of light them up for a bit.
I could, but... like I said, they are bullet sponges, so there is a chance they could get some damage in on me, and at this point, is it, like, really worth it?
Well, I mean, from the doorway.
Well, still, yeah, that is a bit
like,
safer.
Open the door, shoot them a couple times.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot safer, but still. Why take that risk if you don't have to, right?
'Cause fun.
Okay, so we got the basement down there. I need to get to the one basement where Birkin's at, so I do need to go to the basement. Can't forget. Or, the basement where I fought Birkin the first time, I should say. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else on this side of the... okay, there's a flash grenade.
I wonder if Birkin was, like, a last name of the person who invented the shoe. Or do you think they named him that?
They just found something that sounded nice. A Birkin. I'm Birkin my gherkin.
What?
I don't know.
A gherkin, by the way.
Is a tiny pickle.
Yeah.
That's why the phrase jerkin my gherkin is extra funny. Because it sounds silly, but it's actually a correct sentence.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm. Sort of.
Symbolically.
You can jerk a tiny pickle.
I mean, I guess you could.
Quotes from Rob. You can jerk a tiny pickle. Jess, well, I guess you could, miss... is that your way of saying, like... but why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could. That's your way of acknowledging I'm right, but still making me want to feel like I'm wrong.
Works every time.
You're not wrong.
It is funny, too, because it's like human behavior, like... like, if you know me at all, I love observing human behavior. It's, like, just so fascinating to me.
Alright, so I gotta get to the STARS office.
And it's just like that thing where it's like, you've seen the videos where people are talking nice to their dogs and saying, like, shit like, I'll kill you and I hate you. Mm-hmm. And then they'll, like...
yell, I love you, dog!
Yeah.
Just to that, yeah.
It's like, that's legit. That's not just dogs, man. That's humans.
Mm-hmm. Now, there may be a liquor in here.
And if you ever want to test that theory, like, literally, like, bum rush your girl and just yell in her face in the angriest voice, I love you! And I guarantee you will make your girl cry.
Or you could buy her flowers if you want to make her cry.
What would be the opposite of like, like
good
saying
boyfriend?
saying nice things, but like just
Aw.
hateful?
Whispering in your ear, I'm gonna kill you someday. You're gonna die. You're fucking dead.
You're dead to me, bitch.
Only reason I haven't strangled you yet is
Because we have children together.
because the cops would be able to find it, would know it was me, because I wouldn't be able to keep from continuing to mutilate your body and wearing it as a Halloween mask.
Jesus, Rob. You went hardcore with it.
I have resentment towards you, Jess. I love you.
I love you too. Honey, that goes beyond resentment.
Alright, now what am I getting rid of? Oh, the first aid spray, of course. Who needs that?
Why didn't you just use it?
You can't.
Why not?
You can't use a first aid spray when your health is full.
Oh.
Mixed herb you can, because there's a blue herb in there. Blue herbs boost your stamina. Alright, so I think... No, wait, Star's office. I need to go up to the Star's office and get that flash grenade.
Stars.
Yep. That's where we're going.
Sorry, it's just immediate, like... Because do you understand how long I watched you play that? And I like... The voice runs through my head sometimes.
Mine too. Lickers can't climb stairs.
What?
Lickers can't climb stairs.
Huh.
It's probably more of a gameplay thing as opposed to a canon thing, but...
I mean, wouldn't that be terrible? It's like they built this unstoppable monster, but it can't go upstairs.
Or better yet, goes upstairs like a dog wearing, like, socks.
Like, pigs can't climb stairs. Fun fact. Because, like, the way that pig spines are, like, built, their head can't go up, so therefore they can't walk upstairs.
I think they said that cows will go upstairs but not down them.
Huh.
So that's why I hear it's a prank. You bring a cow
I don't
up the
think
stairs.
that's because they can't. I think they're probably too scared to, and they're just like, nah, fuck that, dude.
Yeah. So
You got me up here.
I live up here now.
So cows are like big ass dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with horses. They're all just doofy, wanting to play animals.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, it's just like, just imagine if your dog grew like, I don't know, 5 times to make a cow, and then try to walk that motherfucker up the stairs and try to see if it'll go back down.
And with that,
It won't.
Find out next time if we can do the thing. Bye, babies.
Bye.
And we are back.
We are back.
Now to explore...
Now zombie cows.
Yeah, that'd be something.
They should make Resident Evil that's set on a farm.
Yeah, and there's zombie cows.
Yeah, and chickens.
Okay.
And goats.
Oh.
Can you imagine a zombie goat? What would a zombie goat do?
You shoot... Oh, they'd play dead. And then they'd spring up and attack you.
It's like, or like, zombie horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrifying thought.
So it's always funny, like... When you watch
seriously, can you imagine a horse with, like, fucking fangs?
When you watch those cute videos where... Like, fucking, like, baby goats are, like, shit starters, and they fucking, like, headbutt someone to start shit, and then when they start to get their just desserts, they fucking whine like they're the ones being picked on.
I love goats. They're my favorite. Like, goats are literally my favorite animal, because, like, they're just the best to watch. Like, they don't give a damn.
Goats don't give a damn, that's a fact.
They don't. Like my sister owns a farm. And a horse farm. And
horse farm? She farms horse?
Yes.
We gotta go more often, I didn't know that.
And then, so she has goats there. And there's donkeys. And they just had baby goats, and the baby goats liked jumping on the donkey's back and just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like these donkeys aren't even phased anymore. They're just like, yeah, they do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like you just walk past and there's like 2 goats just standing on donkey. And there's like 3 donkeys, so it's like each donkey had a goat on its back. It was adorable.
It sounds adorable.
But every time they like get their like it's true, every time they're such cowards. They don't give a damn. They're brats.
They have no sense of pride.
They're brats. It's like as soon as like any push comes to shove, they're just like, ah, help! And you're just like, you're the one who started it. What do you mean help?
Like I said, there is a grenade.
Like there's that one video we like to watch where it's like a goat just like climbing all on this dude's shit and he's just like, dude, just stop. Just no.
Before you hurt yourself, and then he falls off and whines.
And it feels like the goat the whole entire time was just like definitely like not listening to him. Mm-hmm. Mind you, goats are very smart. They can hear you. They know exactly what, like, you know, it's
he's
like
choosing not to listen to you.
He's choosing not to listen to this man.
He's ignoring him.
And he just like falls off the fucking desk and he's just like, and then he like gets up and then like he just stands up and just goes like,
I'm sorry, what did the goat say when it fell off the desk? Can you repeat that?
No. I will not. But anyway, goats are fun. Play with a goat. I would own a goat if I could, but like hooves on hardwood floor and a neighbor downstairs is just, it's not.
Yeah.
It's rude.
We thought it was bad.
And also, it's just like, I don't know if you can potty train a goat, but like, I am not beat for having just goat pellets everywhere. Yeah. Like, my Roomba would have to be going 24 hours a day.
You would smudge it and smear it.
Oh, God. Bark, you suck.
Now you're mad at our vacuum because it smeared the shit from your hypothetical pet goat. You're like, well, Rob.
I legit got mad, too.
You're like, well, Rob, it sounds ridiculous when you put it that way. Yeah, I did get that one. Alright, we're ready to head to the end of the game now.
I think the next game we play should be Medieval.
Yeah,
we
that'd
should
be fun.
get back into that.
Yeah, I'm down for that. You know, we need
or
to get
Spyro.
Yeah, you know, next time, maybe even later this week if you want, we could spend a couple hours playing one of those games.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I want to be editing videos. I want to maybe finish that thumbnail I was working on. It's a really cool thumbnail. My friend taught me how to make thumbnails. To all the people,
it's so funny because the way you started that out, like it sounded like, you know, I have a friend that can't drink milk.
Well, what's funny about that? That's a serious affliction. Yeah, Snortle. Chortle.
You're such an ass.
I'm the ass.
But anyway, so it's just like the way you said it sounded
so my
like.
friend taught me how to make thumbnails, and I'm grateful.
Yeah, no, that was really awesome of you, dude. He taught me to.
Oh yeah, because we were both watching them.
I mean, I'm not going to retain any of the information that he told me.
I am, because I'm practicing it immediately.
Yeah, so I'm going to be asking Rob. So thank you for teaching Rob so that I may have a tutor. You know what, hun? You feel like my hard drive.
Am I?
Yeah.
Thanks. I feel objectified.
Listen.
You're like, retain all the shit that I don't want to bother learning for when I need it.
Well, when you put it that way...
Everything sounds bad when you say what it is. I was going to skip the cutscene, but I didn't. Look, it's a cable car door. It opens up because of Ada's bracelet.
Is this their way out?
Yep. Goodbye, sewers. Goodbye, RPD. On to the end game.
Wait, where the fuck is what's-her-face?
Ada?
No, the other bitch that you came here with. Claire.
No idea. Alright, so there's one item I need to get rid of now, because she's about to give me a key item. I wasn't even thinking about the key item she's about to hand
Oh,
me.
wait, so this is an endgame.
Alright, what do I need to get rid of?
Yeah, it would be kind of anticlimactic, wouldn't it?
Just discard the hanging bullets. You know, it's like, you know what? I got enough shotgun shells because...
What is nest?
I skipped the cutscene. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you do that.
Ada's like, I need you to get the G virus because we can't let this spread and we need to find a cure. This is all a lot for my first day, and then they kissed.
Wait, what?
They kissed.
Why?
Because she's developing feelings for him.
Wait, I thought Claire...
No, they just kind of had like a flirty one-time interaction, that's all.
Like this guy?
Leon and Claire, yeah.
Oh, so like Leon and Ada are more so...
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
A cop and an FBI agent, that's not too bad of a pairing, right? Perfect.
Doesn't it feel like, you know, for the place where it outbroke from, that this is largely the less untouched place?
Yeah. You think this place would be in worse shape?
Yeah, it's like, literally, it's pristine.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop, do you die?
If I stop, do I die? Why would I die?
'Cause it's dusty in there.
No. Take your time,
Yeah.
I got shotgun shells.
This isn't cloudy and smoky to you?
It does look cloudy and smoky, doesn't it? Oh my god.
You missed.
Twice.
Wouldn't that be some bitch if, like, he's the reason why you lost your no damage run?
Yeah.
They have all this equipment and they have that shitty ass TV. Oh, right, it's 98.
Yeah.
Sorry, excuse me. But wait a minute. Don't they have, like... They couldn't, like, hook them up with a better TV, though?
Guess not. Guess that wasn't Umbrella's priorities.
What?
Tune in next time for
That
more magic
literally
tricks.
doesn't make sense.
Tune in next time. Bye, babies.
Okay. And we're back. Can we talk about what the fuck those physics were?
Well, you know, the gun shoots wherever the reticle is aimed, even if the animation doesn't line up. That's just convenient for gameplay.
I mean,
I'm not complaining.
It's smoky in here.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
pretty
is there
smoky.
a fire? Like, I really thought that you were gonna die if you breathed in too much smoke.
Yeah, it is smoky. No, I always noticed that, but never thought about it.
Because, I mean, if it was this smoky, you would be coughing.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Maybe it's vapor, who knows? Maybe someone was vaping.
Maybe. I doubt it.
Everyone was vaping in there. This is Umbrella had vape technology back in 1998.
Umbrella, like, you know what? I would say that it's, like, you know, very unsafe of them to, like, vape in a facility that makes actual, like, viruses for monsters, and, like, adding any kind of, like, component that's not supposed to could, like, have disastrous results.
Well, just the fact that the different
But they
sections...
also, like, just wiped out an entire city, so their practices weren't that safe in the first place, so
The
whatever.
fact that they have entire sections that are sectioned off by fucking a drawbridge.
Like what?
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly. Okay. Alright, I'm good.
What was that?
Oh.
What is that?
It's a dead guy with a bracelet that I need.
Uh-oh.
Stinky.
No. Plants.
Uh-oh, plants.
Like, no. It's like you come up with these things that turn actual people into unstoppable monsters, and you don't have rigid practices set up to prevent things from happening. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this whole entire facility shouldn't have
There should be, like, panic rooms and
fallen
armed
apart
guards.
completely. Like, it should be compartmentalized, like, and it's just like, if you have an outbreak...
Exactly. It's isolated just one wing of the building.
Like, and it's just like, not only that, but like, make it like a fail-proof for like all things that could be like dangerous.
Passwords.
Like, that whole entire green room just looks so unsafe.
3123. Three, 1, 2, 3. Excuse me.
Like, I mean, if you just
1067.
look at that map to your left of the whole entire facility, it's just like, this does not look like the type of facility that would hold dangerous things in it.
It's not 1067. Did I not do it right? So it's not 1067. I did that. Okay, so hold on. Drug testing. Drug testing room.
How much longer you got in this game, hon?
And then is it 20? It's not 20. I have no idea. I mean, like, you know, I'm almost done. I can't give you a time, though.
Okay. Because my throat is actually starting to get sore from talking too much.
Oh, really? This is the first time it's ever happened to you?
No. Wouldn't be the first time.
5831.
Won't be the last. I just don't want to lose my voice.
Why am I trying every solution here? 5831. This happened to me last time, too.
Plus, I really want a
shapes.
cigarette, and it's fucking with my head.
2 L shapes.
By the way, I'm in the middle of quitting again.
It's not 1067? Alright, is it 1967? I don't know why. Why is the wrong
Well,
solution?
what is the...
This is the drug testing code.
Maybe you're on a bad playthrough.
Yeah, I think this guy. Yeah, I think this guy's just an idiot. Resident Evil 2. Drug testing lab code.
Entertain people, Rob, while I'm gone.
Cool. Yep. 2048. Is that it? 2048. Nope. Resident Evil 2. F11L7F. F. I guess that's F11 L7F.
Remember when you fell asleep during a whole entire section in Spyro?
Am I looking at the wrong thing? Let me see. That's the drug test. Yeah, no, the drug testing lab is the one I need. I did fall asleep for a whole section in Spiral. Upper middle. Bottom between back and enter. Center right. Oh, center right. Lower left. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so it's, let's see, upper middle. So that, the upper middle, that'd be this one.
Yep.
Bottom, the one between back and enter. Bottom.
Yep.
Center right, so that'd be the center right.
Yeah.
And then lower left.
There you go.
I don't know how I screwed that up so many times, but there we go. Now I need another item space. Now I gotta throw something else out. Okay, what can I throw out? Fuck it, I'll come back for it. You know, you know what, I can burn up this fuel, maybe.
Oh, is this what you were trying to get rid of?
No.
Like, the fact that they got turned into plant monsters in their own facility is just...
Yeah, I don't know if these were bioweapons designed or if these are accidental affected.
Well, if they were just... they lived like this, like, why would they give them walkways?
Well, I'm sure this was like normally a plant room. Now the zombies have taken over. There's probably a file documenting it. I'm just too busy in the hustle to ask why, you know?
See, that's me always. Ask why. A lot of people get annoyed with me.
Alright, so I just used up all my extra fuel, so that
especially in the workplace.
That gives me a new item slot.
Let me tell you, man. People that are higher up than you...
They hate it when you ask questions.
Yeah. Well, no. It's like when you have a bad boss, they hate it when you ask questions. I've had a lot of bad bosses.
Which is ironic because you are yourself a boss-ass bitch.
Damn right I am. I deserve.
Okay, red, green, blue. Red, green, blue, red, green, blue, red, green. Wonderful. What happens next? Tune in next time, babies. Bye.
Bye.
Why don't you suck on a cough drop?
And we're back.
We are back, yes. And Jess should suck on a cough drop because her throat's hurting. Have a Luden.
Can you hand it to me? It's over there.
Of course, baby girl. There you go. I'm so good to you.
Yeah.
I'm the best guy in the world. You're so lucky to have me.
I mean, yes, but it's making me look bad that you're saying this after getting me a cough drop. Like, you're making me look like my standards are low.
I'm just saying, you could. Where would you be in this world having to get your own cough drops, you know?
It's like you're making this bad look for me, man.
Got my shotgun. She's not gonna wake up. He's not gonna wake up.
Okay, psycho.
He's not gonna wake up.
Like, I feel like this is like what people say in like a mass shooting.
Do you?
Yeah. Dang. Ah! Oh, damn.
Well, that was because I decided to fight this guy instead of playing it safe. If I was actually going for no damage, I would, you know, do a safer route.
But you were going for no damage.
No, I was generally going for no damage. I wanted to avoid unnecessary damage. But this time it was like, I don't feel like having to tiptoe around these guys because I'm going to be in there a couple times. Know what I mean?
Nah, I mean...
It's like one of the things where it's like I do have the ammo to blow and the health items to use, you know what I mean? Like, any health item I can find, I can just use to heal myself.
No hesitation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I know you knew he was coming.
Mm-hmm. Cool, I made up a free space, which I will save for this key item that I need. And I will now go immediately backtrack and use that key item to get a side pack.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Waddy.
Please.
Oh, it's 420. Wow. I hope it's 420 for you guys over there watching. And if you're watching this at 420, leave me a comment. Be like, yo, it's 420. Alright, back on the topic of morbid things. TikTok's been like... I just thought it was really funny that apparently there was this big controversy because, like, TikTok, apparently they left, like, a video of a dude committing suicide. Took him, like, 2 days to take it down or something like that.
Well, shit.
Meanwhile, my video laughing at a fucking hemp leaf on a shampoo video got flagged, like, in 5 minutes.
Well, you know what? I don't think they look at the video.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the words you say on the video.
Yeah,
more so than the visuals.
Because I know, what's it called? TikTok also has a stupid thing they'll do where they'll, like, mute your video, but they won't tell you that, oh, your video was muted for violating it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I actually just found a video on mine that got,
Which one was that? What'd you say?
Nothing. It was like, one of those dance challenges.
Oh.
And the video, the music got copyrighted.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they didn't appreciate their video going viral. Or their song going viral on TikTok and had it shut down. Because I haven't seen anybody else post any of that dance challenge either, so... And I got the audio directly from TikTok. It's not like I downloaded it or it was on my own phone, my own music.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that everybody kind of got that taken down.
But it's like annoying for me because it's one thing where it's like, listen, I'm a comedian. I get it. Sometimes the shit I say is off-brand and I don't have a problem with it. I just wish they would tell me so I would know. Instead, it's like I'm just going through videos. I'm like, and here's the thing: there's not like a thing that says audio muted for terms of violate. You know, it just looks like the audio's turned off. I'm like, well, this just turned back on, and it's like, is this thing glitching, or am I being muted? It takes you a second. It's a fucking pain in the ass, and I'm like, if you would just tell me, oh hey,
I'm pretty sure that mine said that it was.
I don't know. Maybe they tell you on the mobile, but on the maybe it's a mobile thing only. They'll tell you.
Probably tell you on. Because I exclusively use TikTok mobily for the most part.
And then what's it called? And I only use the computer site.
Which is funny that it's like, as wannabe social media influencers, like, we have an aversion to actually, like, scrolling through, like, social media.
Because it's generated to make you upset. That's how it's
damaging to your psyche, man.
Exactly. Especially when you read comments, you see the dumb shit people say, you're just like, ugh.
That's why I generally try to make positive content or stuff that, like, means something, you know? It's not just there to create drama and hype and upsetness for no reason other than hate.
I just want to make people laugh. That's it. I just want to make people laugh. I am a very simple person.
I mean, I like to point out injustices when I find them. Like when I found, when my friend on Facebook was asking for, like, people to donate their blood because right now we're having a blood shortage. And I have basically denounced giving my blood until they change the very, very, like, bigoted?
Yeah.
Bigoted law of, like, so the law goes that if you're a man and you sleep with a man, you cannot donate blood in the last 6 months. Before it used to be a year. Now they changed it to 6 months because that means something. And if you are a woman and have slept with a man who has slept with a man in the last 6 months, then you cannot donate. Now, at the time that I was donating, I was sleeping with a man that was sleeping with a man. And I decided to be truthful, and they straight up denied my blood.
Your blood's too gay?
Yeah, my blood's too gay to save the world. It's like I could, and I used to give my blood, pretty faithfully, remember? I used to, every time I would go to OC... Actually, no, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's before I met you, right?
Yeah. But, I used to go to those blood donation, buses whenever I saw one. And I would donate blood, you know? And it's it was I was giving, my blood in, they had those buses very often, places, because I was working at Walmart. So it's not I was giving blood at least twice a year. You know, for between the ages of 18 and I don't know.
20?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Before I met you, so.
But either way, I'm just saying that it's just it's an offensive law. And it came from the gay panic of the 80s where everybody got AIDS. And it's just AIDS we have since found out is not a gay thing. It's just a disease. And it's just the fact that they kept it in there because some people still thought that
AIDS was a gay thing.
Yeah, and it's also the fact of the matter is that they test that blood before it goes out. You know? So it's the fact that you're denying people. You basically just denied an entire community. And mind you, you alienated the one community that would totally be down for helping.
Exactly, they fucking love that shit.
They love that shit. It's if you, literally had, a gay pride parade that ended with you donating blood, they'd come in droves.
And they'd be fabulous, too. You'd have...
Fabulous!
They'd be in drag. Their blood would have glitter in it.
And it's just there's your blood shortage, baby. Change the damn law and maybe you'll actually not have a blood shortage. Because at this point, I just don't donate blood on principle. Because it's if my blood wasn't good back then, it's certainly not good now, and you can go fuck yourself.
Exactly. I mean, I'm probably...
It's I'm not going to sit here and literally go through actual pain...
for a bigoted organization, so...
Yes.
Write your congressman, change the law. Bye, babies.
Bye.
We're back?
And we're back.
Now, this is a cool part to watch, because you could understand why, on normal circumstances, this part fucking sucks.
That's fair.
Oh, there's none I can pick up to swap with that, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, weren't we talking about TikToks?
Yeah, we were. But yeah, I just think it's just annoying that it'll mute your content without telling you. Then again, maybe it does on mobile, but at the same time, that's no excuse not to do it.
I went on a rant.
At the same time, that's no reason not to do it on the regular one, you know?
Mm.
So it's like I'm going through my videos and I'm like, oh, that's why they have 0 views. They've been fucking muted.
Mm.
If you had told me, I would... And he's like, I don't have a problem with them muting my videos. Just tell me.
See, what I've realized with TikTok, it's like people don't usually go too far back in your back catalog if you have a lot of videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could you could either reload footage or you can remake a video on the same topic.
Mm-hmm.
And just throw it out again.
Mm-hmm.
And people would not be upset about it.
I mean, I bet I could. I bet I could take down my old videos and then re-upload them, and they'd probably get more views.
No, leave them there. Like, people will not go all the way back through your catalog. They just won't.
Yeah.
Because I've tried doing that for TikTokers that I like, and I mean, they have thousands of videos. I'm like, you know what? I'll just keep up. And I've noticed that they revisit a lot of topics.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I still enjoy hearing them talk about said topics, and they do change a little bit every time, so.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I adopted the same philosophy, that it's just like, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to redo content. It is.
Mm-hmm. No, let me just
like, people always make it seem like repeating stuff is like the worst offense.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
It's like, so what if they repeated shit? It's just like...
I'll grab that.
They did it, you liked it the first time, you forgot what happened the first time, so now you got another.
Alright, so I'll grab the grenade, I'll grab the fuel.
It's like people make it seem like swiping is hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, if that's not something you want, then you just swipe.
Mm-hmm. That's not something you want, then you just swipe.
Because, I mean, that's how it is nowadays. Like, I guess back then that line of thinking was more so towards big budget things, because you're just like, that's all you had. And it's just like, I don't want to see another big budget thing that was the same as the last one, because...
And TikTok's
this
shorter.
doesn't happen very often, so I would like something new.
And TikTok is also shorter.
TikTok is shorter, easier to skip past.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very user-friendly.
It's like there's some friggin' flamethrower fuel I could run back and get, but there's no point. I got plenty. I got enough to beat the game. So I'm about to beat the game now. I'm basically going to fight the final 2 bosses. And looking at my stats here, this is more than enough.
Do you know what's so funny? Like...
What's that?
I find, like, I like this content, and I don't understand why.
Oh, what's that?
Like, I love the behind-the-scene footage of a cameraman videotape, like... taping a TikToker doing, like, a dance challenge. You know, like...
I get it. So it's basically showing the cameraman who's just, like, holding it while they're doing this thing.
Yeah, because it's, like, it's fascinating to watch them move the camera, because you're like, oh, those are, like, legit techniques that he's using with his iPhone. You know, like... Because, I mean, you know, it's like people always think that it's just like, you know, if you don't have a fancy camera, like, and all that other stuff.
They say that, but they forget that an iPhone
but it's
is
like
a
an
fancy camera.
iPhone is a fancy camera, a really fancy camera. It's better than most cameras. It's better than most fancy cameras. Like, there's a reason why your iPhone costs, like, fucking $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You're not paying $1,000 up front, so it doesn't feel like it most of the time, because most people finance their phones nowadays. But, like, you basically paid for a fancy camera already. Because, I mean, what else does an iPhone have? That would possibly justify costing that much, if not the camera. All the security features that everybody says they want, but they don't.
They don't actually care about.
Like, nobody's trying to steal my shit that hard, Apple, man.
Oh, shit. Skipped it.
And not to mention, fun fact, that I took... So, my my Face ID recognition on my iPhone does not work unless I'm wearing my glasses. I wouldn't even know how to go about, like, resetting that. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Because, I mean, I do eventually want to get LASIK eye surgery, so I wouldn't be wearing glasses. So I would have to literally, like, contact Apple to see if they could reset my Face ID so I don't have to wear glasses to use my phone. Didn't you fuck this guy up already?
Twice already. Now I'm doing it for the final time.
Can you hand me another one?
Did you want a Luden or a regular one?
A Luden.
Okay. I like how we pretend like Ludens are actual cough drops.
Nah, they're candy, man. So she didn't kill him? She did? Okay, it started off with him.
Yeah, basically this was after fucking Umbrella basically tried to assassinate him and steal his G-Virus.
Dang. Did he kill her? I mean, he's not wrong. See? Both of those ankles are sprained. You don't jump from that height.
Either sprained at the least. That's the least.
Like, you're lucky you didn't break your kneecaps.
Your Nico kneecaps.
I'm
trying to get him to bait him into an attack. Because usually after he attacks, his back's exposed. I'm trying to get him to expose his back. There we go. Oop.
You missed.
Oh, and I don't have any healing items.
Good job.
Oh, well,
and with that, bye.
Yeah, might as well pick up that grenade. There's a healing item somewhere.
And we're back.
Oh, babies.
Can he survive?
Nope.
Nope. Oh! You got lucky.
Yeah, there's a healing item somewhere. Like I said, I don't remember where. I'll take it, but not what I'm looking for.
Is that it? Nope.
Find like everything besides the healing item.
Uh-oh.
Nope, not over here. Of course, like the very last corner I check is the one that has it in. Where is it? I know there's a first aid spray around here somewhere.
Guess they decided you didn't need one.
There's one somewhere. Did I miss it? Alright, I'm gonna use a grenade.
Oop.
Oh. Well, help me. That stunned him a bit. I'm in danger. Where the fuck is that first aid spray? Is that right here? There it is.
You walked right past it the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, he like
Exposes
exposes
himself.
his neck like a gobble gobble.
Is that way saying turkey?
Yeah. I'm just saying, if the eyes are the weak spot, why would they open them?
Because it's a video game. Honestly, like, what'd be the evolutionary benefit of having this many eyes on your body, honestly?
I mean, for real. He just had his outside exposed. You did it.
I did it.
Ew.
I mean, this could have been a no heal run at any point if I just felt like we're steading.
True.
Because there are a frequent amount of autosaves, so it basically would have just taken me to back one room. Let me just reload my Matilda, and then I can just discard this. You know what? I'll just fuck you.
Eh.
Now let me just collect all the loot. Actually, this should probably tell me all the loot. I don't need any of that, need any of that. I will take those Magnum bullets, though. Magnum bullets are pretty boss.
Like, honestly, hun, if you just ran into with reckless abandon and picked up everything that you saw,
I'd have the room.
you would if you ran in with reckless abandon and you used a bunch of items.
Oh no, because then I'd be discarding my grenades, which I'm saving for this final boss fight. I'm about to use up all these grenades against Mr. X.
Dang.
I think if I was told that, I wouldn't tell Ada that I found the G virus.
Right?
I would tell her that Annette already destroyed all the samples.
Exactly.
And then I would give it to the real FBI, you know what I mean?
I mean, because it wouldn't be too terrible to double check.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? It's like, because nobody's going to know for sure if you have it. Like, if you say that they were destroyed, they go in and go look for it still.
Well, no, this facility's about to blow up.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah. Can I even go back to the previous save room or no? Probably not. There's no way to raise this platform. I wish they could, so that way I could actually run across there and actually get that red herb, but that's fine.
But then again, how old is he again?
He's like 22, so it makes sense that he'd be deceived by the pretty girl who said she was FBI.
Well, especially the girl that he just made out with.
Yeah. If she had come with me, or at least given me the hacking gun, I could have been done already. It was a shitty fucking risk to take. You don't know this woman. You don't know what she's been through.
Dang.
At least it falls out of his pocket by accident this time around instead of the original game where he throws it because he's so upset. Because that was stupid.
Dang.
Ada somehow survives this.
I don't see how.
Exactly.
Look at that, hey.
She would need to have a secret grappling gun.
Well, then again, she has a gun that could zap fucking fans. You know, like maybe she's got like a blow up. Like.
She has a bouncy castle waiting at the bottom. This was her plan all along.
Heh. Didn't it start out with the T virus?
Yeah.
So now we're at the G virus? How many viruses do we got?
There's a lot. I haven't played every game, so I can't tell you. It's pretty much every game gets its own virus.
What's the point?
It's an excuse to make more monsters.
Like, why do they need more monsters? Like, the T virus was good.
Yeah, because people get bored if the same games don't have any new monsters in it.
True.
New.
But doesn't the T virus just automatically change something into a monster?
Yeah, just find new real things to turn into monsters.
Yeah.
Lions and jaguars and beavers and shit.
Right? Can you imagine a fucking zombie giraffe?
I can't. That's pretty wild.
Yeah.
And with that.
That.
Tune in next time for something exciting.
Bye.
Bye. Welcome back.
And we're back.
Oh, check this out. This one doesn't feel shoehorned in, right?
Stop. She's like, hey.
She was like, She was like, already in progress. Thank you.
Right.
I was already trying to get the hell away from you, so don't you worry.
Well, not away from you, but like out of there. It's like you didn't have to tell me that.
Save one more time.
I'm so tired.
We're almost done.
I know.
We're like four,
I need
4 rooms away. Something like that.
I didn't think we'd be able to finish this.
Yeah, me neither. I'm glad we were, though, because, I love this game.
Yeah, you do.
I don't need it. We're good. I don't
sure?
need it. One cool thing about the mini games is that you can discard weapons in the mini game, but you can't do that in the actual main game.
What was that?
You can discard weapons in the mini games, but not in the main game.
Interesting.
Guess because there's more long-term consequences for discarding a weapon in the real game, you know what I mean?
True.
But it's like one of those points where it's like I'm done with the shotgun, so if I could just discard it, that'd just be super convenient, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I remember this part. Like, dude, that is a broken hip.
How awful would that be for that to be his final fucking fate? The building's exploding, he fucking breaks his spine and just lays there while the building explodes.
Or imagine if he really did get killed by that metal grate being thrown at him.
Exactly.
It's like, this is how you got, you this is how you do it at the very end here.
Alright, so this is where we're at. Ooh, I got it. I didn't even remember I had to discard 2 things. Okay. Alright, so, I can't use this, right? Nope, so discard. You know what? I'll discard this and the knife, so I will have 1 heal for the final battle.
Dang.
And hopefully I won't even need it. I can't. That is equipped. That is true. That's equipped. We should be alright.
Dang, man. Like, never mind fucking Mr. X. Like, a building falling apart around you is terrifying. Like, look at all these rocks. Like, look at that rock. You'd have to use 2 hands. You feel? So what are you doing? You just have to wait out the...
You want to stun him, basically. Try and keep him from getting too close to you.
What, are you just waiting out the clock, then?
Basically, it's a mix of waiting out and dealing damage to him.
So you have to do a little bit of both.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh, shit.
Ah!
That
Good
was
thing you
bad
had
luck.
that healing item.
Yep. Oop. I should have waited a sec. Yep. Wasted that one.
Oh god.
Yellow caution. It's a good time to heal. Oh, that growl. That's not good. That means he's winding up his instant kill move. It's
Ooh.
unlike dodgeable. You You have to stun him.
Oh. Did you win? Well, that's convenient.
And you have to use the rocket launcher to kill him. On the hardest difficulty, it takes 2 rockets.
Mm.
If you miss all 4 rockets, he'll just automatically do an
Dang, man, you legit.
And then here's a fun
like,
one,
hold
too.
on, like,
Admire that gore.
like, dude, this is the dude that's been following you.
Yeah.
He's a bottom.
I topped him. Oh yeah, that's right. And then of course this is fun too. You can do this at the end of the A scenario, but don't ever do it at the end of the B scenario.
Why?
Because in the B scenario, there's still one more boss fight, and you're going to need that rocket.
Oh, shit.
But now the game's over, so I did it. That's Leon, first run.
Yay.
No item boxes. Pretty close to damage list. You could probably, you know, basically you just reset when you take damage. It's not hard because the fucking autosave
This
saves
is a damn shame, though.
What's that?
I mean, no, like, you would think that Leon would have the harder boss battle at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doesn't Claire have to fight, like, a giant monster that's, like, trying to eat the train?
That's both of them have that boss fight. That's the second scenario.
Oh.
There's the A scenario and the B scenario. The final boss of the B scenario is the train fight.
Oh, so you're on the A scenario.
Yes, so the second to last fight is the end fight. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's been dead 5 minutes. And she was a spy. I mean, that was potential evidence, bro. Should have kept that.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Oh, and now it makes sense why they make you keep that in your inventory. It's for this fucking cutscene.
I'm just gonna... That's the end, right?
Well, we'll just keep talking for another minute and a half.
Well, that's fun.
Might as well.
Like, just talk until the game's done.
Well, you know, I don't want to end it early, so let's just talk an extra minute and a half, you know?
Oh, I accidentally shut off the alarm.
That's fine. We'll just end it at 5 o'clock sharp.
Okay.
And look, this is hinting that, you know, more's happening. You got to play the second scenario to find out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I got an S+, damn.
Nice.
I got the minimalist, the no item box achievement for your account. You're welcome.
Thanks.
The fucking...
I find it so funny that you actually care about, like...
No, I don't care. You know, I care for my account.
Trophies. But I'm just saying, like, me, trophies, I don't give a damn about trophies at all.
It's a fun thing to do. It's just like a fun
I think it's funny
task.
when one that pops up, like, that's funny. Like, I remember one time, like, I got an achievement in Resident Evil for running away, and it, like, called me out on it. Remember it popped up during that boss fight with, the dude with the chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
And it said something, but I was just like, the nerve.
Yeah, that boss fight with the chainsaw. Your instinct was you ran from him.
And, like, the game, like, called me a bitch. Just like...
The chainsaw guy in Resident Evil 5 is a fucking joke. He is just way too... He charges up so much that it's like, if you get killed by him, you deserve to die from him. The one in Resident Evil 4 was savage. Well, that was today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, that
Follow
was
me,
Resident Evil 2.
YouTube, Rob80 Comedy. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to Rob80 Gaming. And,
bye, everyone.
Wait, you don't want to plug your shit?
Oh yeah, Fat Fitness, Spooky Boob. That's me. I'm tired. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to bed.
Alright, guys. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye. Love all of you.